Miller, thanks for logging on to 956sports.com. We are here at Buccaneer Stadium all the way in Corpus Christi, Texas for this bi-district matchup. And looks pretty much like a Donna home game right now because the Donna side of the stands are all filled up as the Redskins get to run out of their TP right now. And they're coming in at this game 9-1. Their only loss this year coming to Sherryland, 48-28. And they are on a 3-game win streak, our Manny Moreno's Redskins. And they are ready to take on this Laredo Alexander Bulldog team that comes in on a 4-game winning streak coming out of the Laredo area as the city champs as they run out of their Bulldog now, the JB Alexander Laredo Bulldogs. And they come in with a record of 6-4, but have really been on a roll this last month, kind of the end of October through the beginning of November. Joined by 956sports.com's Jake Berry, who never kind of gets on the broadcast with me, but I'm excited to have a partner in Jake here tonight. And an exciting drive, and it looks like the whole town of Donna is here tonight with us, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame Laredo hasn't traveled that well today, but, I mean, what you see from the Donna fans are they're diehards, and as you can see, they're still coming in. They're still coming in,
and we arrived here, about between 5 and 5:30 here in Corpus Christi. Got here right about the time the Donna buses arrived, and these fans from Donna have been coming in all afternoon and this evening and making that 3-hour trip from Donna to here, but it looks like a Donna home game because I can count them on my hands and feet how many Laredo Alexander fans are on that side of the field, and they are pretty much the host team, even though we are here at Buccaneer Stadium, a nice stadium here in Corpus Christi. It houses all of the Corpus Christi schools. This is where they all play their football. Nice field turf, seats about 18,000 fans. We've got the city behind us and the refineries around us. They even made an announcement at the beginning of the game, Jake. If there is an refinery emergency, I know where the exits are. So I might just jump out the window here. I don't know.
So what you're saying is that we're safe tonight?
I think we're safe, and the Redskins won the toss and elected to receive. They're going to be going left to right across your webcast dial there, I guess I should say. And we'll get ready for kickoff here as both teams are lined up. The kicker for Alexander is number 25, Christopher Cervantes. Has 3 receivers back for the Redskins, including number 11, Darian Hernandez. They try a onside kick, and it's going to bounce back.
I have to ask you this, Rick.
What happened there?
And what you're going to see is they were trying to do an onside kick. The ball left the kicker's foot and went backwards behind almost the 41-yard line.
Yeah, so the kick
went about a net of 1 yard.
I didn't even really get to see him kick as I was setting that up. But now Donna is going to start with tremendous field position at their first play. Will be from the Laredo Alexander 42-yard line as young Dion Padilla gets in the I formation with 2 wide receivers to the right side, twins formation. Aldo Silva dots the I behind the fullback. He'll get the ball first through, and he gets through to the 35, breaks a tackle, 30, gets through, 25, 20, down to the 15. A touchdown saving tackle there by number 56, Pedro Diaz, for the Bulldog defense, but a nice run there from the district's leading rusher, Aldo Silva, as he gets the Redskins down into the red zone to the 15-yard line. And already, first play of the game, Donna knocking on the door, Jake.
Yeah, I think what you're going to see is that Donna's going to do what they did to Wesco, which is pound it straight up the middle, take away Alexander's chances for quick drives.
Alexander does have some weapons. Padilla under center, going to go toss right to Silva. Silva going to get a break through the first line of defense. Gets about a 4-yard carry to make it second down now and about 6 from just outside the 10-yard line. And we've seen Donna this time. This is my 3rd time this year, and they do, like you mentioned, like to run the ball. But also Padilla can set up that play action and throw the ball down the field as well. But when you've got guys like Silva, Abel Garcia, these guys really know how to run the football. And we talked to some of the Donna coaches at the beginning of the game, and they do want to keep the ball out of Alexander's hands. So second down and 6, just outside the 10-yard line. Handoff up the middle again to Silva. Silva's going to get close to a first down, and as a matter of fact, does get the first down. As it will now be, they might have marked him a little bit short of the first down there. They'll bring up just about 3rd and 2, just outside about the 7-yard line here. need to get to just about the 5 for a first down. They're going to call it 3rd and 2. 10:37 to go here, first quarter. The Redskins knocking on the door here. Padilla under center, split receivers, one to the right, one to the left. Fake the handoff up the middle, straight quarterback run. And Alexander meets him at the line of scrimmage, tackled there by linebacker number 35, Eugenio Perez, the junior.
Yeah, Alexander was able to push the interior line, get into the backfield, and actually kind of stymie that play.
Yeah, it looked like it looked like to me Padilla didn't know if he wanted to give the ball up to his fullback or keep it. He kept it, and some good defense there. And so it looks like Coach Moreno will take a timeout here to see what they're going to do. Be 4th down and 2, just outside the about the 7-yard line. Now the 8. They lost it. It would say 4th and 3. A big timeout here for the Redskins.
Copyright in Weslaco, home to all your digital printing needs in the Valley. At Copyright, you can sit down with one of our creative consultants to design that perfect program for your event. If you need a photo for that milestone time in life, we have the latest technology combined with endless creativity to capture that special time. We do photo enlargements, banners, and for new businesses, we can create signs, business cards, flyers, and more. Copyright in Weslaco, located on Westgate behind Walgreens. For printing done right, Copyright.
Here, 10 minutes to go, first quarter. Buccaneers Stadium. A little bit about the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs. They are coached by Joel Lopez. They are the Laredo City champs, 4-game win streak. They did have a common opponent with this Donna team. They played Sherryland as well. Sherryland defeated them 59-21, which a game earlier in the season, it was tied 21-21 at the half, and Sherryland kind of taken off. But talking to the Donna coaches, this team, Alexander I'm speaking of, has kind of picked up in this last month, and they've got a guy at quarterback, Aaron Swain, at 2,300 yards this year, 24 touchdowns, so they can be dynamic, and so they kind of want to keep the ball away and out of the hands of Swain and his offense.
Yeah, what I think you're going to see tonight is that Donna's going to grind. They're going to beat up Alexander, try to take their legs away, and kind of capitalize in the second half. And
to be honest with you, when you mentioned the Weslaco game, that's what they did. Weslaco hung with them for a while. These big linemen that Donna does have some big, beefy guys up front. They will lean on you the whole game, and these guys will break runs of 11. The last game we did, Silva was breaking off runs 10 or 11 yards at a time, and it looks like the offense will stay on the field for Donna here. Big play, 4th and 2. As you hear the background noise from the Redskin fans, I formation tight, 2 tight ends for the Redskins. Play action fake, roll out by Padilla. Padilla looking back to his left side, good coverage by Alexander, and a goal line stand by the Bulldog defense. And so now Swain and his offensive weapons in Skaggs and Brandy. Check that, Bryant will be in, but they will have to start their drive deep in their own territory, so the bad onside kick really did not hurt Alexander at all, although the battle of the field position right now is being won by Donna. We'll have to see how this high-powered, they kind of like to go spread. They're going to go 3-4 wide receiver set, trips to the right side. They're going to be going north to south here, right to left. Running back to the right side of Swain. He's in shotgun formation. First down, 10. Quick screen pass to the right side to Skaggs. Skaggs hits the line of scrimmage, hits the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, cuts back to the 50, and good pursuit by the Donna, and fumble! Fumble as it was stripped out by a Donna defender. But Skaggs makes a nice run all the way down into the 40-yard line. The fumble comes out about the Donna 38-yard line, and recovered by Alexander.
It looked like it was number 14, Vince Castillo, if he was on the field. I'm just trying to find number 14. And it might have been on number 11.
It looked like Skaggs was going to be able to take it from the 50. He cut across the grain. And Donna, good pursuit, but now a big, big gain to the 38-yard line of Donna. First down and 10. Split receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation. Swain rolls to his right, finds a receiver to the right side. It's Brian. Brian catches the ball and gets a first down to the Donna 25-yard line. So 2 plays, Jake, and all the way downfield.
Excuse me, Rick. I think you've noticed that they're trying to go with quick slants. They're trying to do a quick pass out. they're not going to let Donna set up.
And they don't huddle. They don't huddle at all. They're not letting any substitutions from the Donna defense. And Donna's strength really is their secondary, and so they are kind of throwing these dink and dunk passes. Again, split receivers, 2 right, 2 left. Over to Brian again, does Swain, and a screen pass. He gets away from the first Donna defender and gets maybe 3 yards, makes something out of nothing there, and gets to about the 20-yard line. But nothing downfield so far, all real quick screens or swing passes, as we like to say.
Yeah, and what you're seeing is that the receivers are actually making something out of it. They're getting a lot of yards after contact.
And you see that a lot about in football these days. There's a lot of short passes, and you want to make that defense make that first tackle. So far tonight, Donna has not done that. 9 minutes to go here. Now inside zone read to Skaggs. Skaggs going to get pulled down, though, on a nice tackle there. Number 90, Andres Garcia, the senior defensive lineman, pulls him down. So a big third down now coming up for the Donna defense. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 4 from their 18-yard line for the Bulldogs.
I do have an update right now from the Harlingen South game for anybody listening. Harlingen South intercepted Obregon and was able to capitalize with a field goal, so they're up 3-0 right now.
And their opponent tonight?
Oh, excuse me, it's Nicky Rowe.
Okay, all right. So Harlingen South up on Nicky Rowe. So now 3rd down 4 here from the 18 for the Bulldogs. Big play here. Wildcat formation. Skaggs just going to roll to the right side, the running back, and he's going to get the first down across the 10, inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So they went straight, put Skaggs, their stud running back, who has 739 yards on the year, 12 touchdowns, but also very good in the catching game with about 50 catches on the season. And he ran straight Wildcat there, and they look like they're going to leave him in for that Wildcat formation again. As you see, quarterback Swain, that's Brandy, all the way out here to the left. Bryant, I keep calling him Brandy because the D's switch. It's Brian, Alex Bryan. Wildcat formation. Xavier Skaggs takes the snap. He's going to roll to the right side again, gets across the 10 to the 5, down close to the goal line, and no signal yet. Out of bounds just outside the 1-yard line. So here, the Bulldogs of Laredo Alexander about to capitalize on a 96-yard drive here, Jake.
You know what? Right now, I don't understand why they wouldn't stay with the Wildcat. It's working for them right now. The Skaggs is able to get around the corner right now, and it looks like they're going to go back to it.
And they will, and Skaggs already has a big player to start out this drive on a screen pass, and they stay with that Wildcat. And Xavier Skaggs, a kid that is a huge playmaker, has 2 big guys to the right side of him. Straight run up again up the middle. He's going to dive in for the first score of the game as the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs take a 6-0 lead. And you looked at the way the game started with Donna getting the ball in Alexander territory, cannot capitalize in the red zone. 96-yard drive there, finished by a nice 2-yard run from Xavier Skaggs as he takes it in for the touchdown to make it 6-0 as Cervantes comes in for the extra point. 8:05 to go here, first quarter. And snap good, hold good, kick up and good. And now 8:05 to go, like I mentioned here, first quarter, 7 for Laredo Alexander, 0 for Donna.
This game is looking eerily familiar to the Sherryland game, minus the long throws. They're going with quick snaps, quick passes to the outs, and basically taking it from there.
And that's the thing that we read about and watched some film on Alexander. They spread you out, but they only take their shots when they need to. And then when you have a guy like Skaggs who broke 5 or 6 tackles on the first 45-yard play of the game for the Bulldogs, and they want Donna to come up and make tackles. Donna kind of sloppy there. They did make some plays kind of down in the red zone area, but you're right. They ran that Wildcat to perfection with Skaggs and just continued off the right side where he's got some big boys. And 7-0 lead, 8:05 to go here. Kicking right to left will be Cervantes.
I don't see them running the onside kick this time.
Yeah, probably won't be a good idea. Augie Cantu, as well as Darian Hernandez, back for the Donna Redskins. And he tries it again, kind of a pooch this time. Fair cut and caught at the 32-yard line. So a little bit better of a pooch by Cervantes. So Donna going to come in with their second possession of this football game. First possession went okay until they got close to the goal line and had a goal line stand on a 4th and 2. So Dion Padilla and his crew will come in here against this Bulldog defense. They're only giving up about 24 points a game, and they've really been on fire since the end of October. They gave up 59 to Sherryland, but after that, really been holding teams down, especially the teams in their city. I formation again, Padilla to Silva. Silva going to take it off tackle, gets crossed to the 41-yard line, so a nice run. And here's what I thought Donna messed up on their first drive. I thought they should have continued to give the ball to Silva, and they kind of took it out of his hands there a couple plays.
Yeah, but I think what you're going to see is just what they did against Weslaco. Weslaco had those 2 quick early scores, the interception,
the turnovers.
I think what you're going to see is that they're going to come back. They're going to pound them, and eventually they'll get to what they had at Weslaco, where they had that big lead.
Exactly. Twin right receivers to the right side. I formation again. Hand to Silva. Silva going to get through for the first down across the 45. And he's brought down there by number 99 for Alexander. That's Gabriel Rodriguez, the senior defensive lineman. And just looking down at the field now, and the big boys up front for Donna, like Rick Perez and Rene Temez, these kids are a lot bigger, it looks like, than the defensive tackles on the Alexander side. And so that might play later on in this game, but I believe that they just need to keep pounding the rock. You'll see 2 or 3 running backs from Donna. So now first down and 10 from their own 45 to Redskins. I formation again, this time play action, but he rolls to his left, has a man open, got him at the 50, cross midfield down to the 40 of the Bulldogs, about a 13-yard gain there. As Padilla hits number 42, that's Lightning Sorrell. That's his real name right there on his birth certificate. Lightning Sorrell makes a play there for the Redskins. And I believe that's Padilla's first completion of the football game.
Yeah, and you don't like the play action. The play action keeps it has to keep Alexander honest. They can't just load up the box and go after.
Exactly, and what we saw in other games with him, he does throw the ball really well. And another play action, this time he rolls to his right, going downfield, has a receiver open, and a nice catch down to the 12-yard line. And a grab there with Anthony Gonzalez, the junior wide receiver. And so Donna back in business at outside the 12 of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you have to remember, this isn't your father's Donna team. This isn't your grandfather's Donna team. This is a all-new double threat or triple threat offensive team. You know, they can run. They have a quarterback that can run and throw.
Yeah,
they got it all.
And he throws the ball very good on the rollout. He did it there. Had a nice catch there by Gonzalez. So first down and 10, just outside the 10-yard line for the Redskins. Spread formation, zone read up the middle to Silva. Silva off tackle, 5, 10, and he's in for a touchdown.
No, he's not. They're calling him out at the 1-yard line.
Out at the 1, yeah. I thought he got in. You're right, Jake. I leaned a little bit too far in, but a nice off-tackle run there. And a nice answer here from this Redskin offense.
It looked like as he turned the corner, he just lost a little bit of his balance and kind of stepped on the sideline. I bet it was pretty close.
I formation, quarterback sneak now, and Padilla in for the touchdown. And so a nice answer, 6:28 to go here. First quarter, and we've got our second touchdown already. The first one for the Redskins, and a nice drive that started at their own 32, so a 68-yard drive for pay dirt for the Redskins as Padilla goes in on a 1-yard quarterback sneak.
Yeah, you had to wonder where they're going to go with it. They just went with the safe bet there. They're at the 1-yard line. Might as well quarterback sneak it.
Exactly, and you don't see that a lot of times, like when you watch an NFL game or a college game. You don't really see that sneak anymore because they're so worried about that quarterback getting hurt. High school football, throw to your
bet. A little bit different.
Well, keep the ball in the hands of the guy that is your main guy in Padilla, and he did a good job there. Looking for the extra point here. Snap good, hold good, kick up, and no signal through the uprights. And so all knotted up here at 6:28 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-7 here. And the by-district playoff game, Region 4, Division 1 battle here. Corpus Christi, Texas, Buccaneer Stadium. And a good game so far here in this first, 5.5 minutes is all, Jake, and we got us some points.
Yeah, and it didn't look good for Alexander at the beginning. They were able to hold Donna at the about the 1.5-yard line, and they took it down the field. And now Donna took it right back at them. So it's a 0-0 game.
And to be honest with you, you haven't seen Alexander really stop them, but on one play, and that was on that 4th and 2 to not get them the first down. But other than that, Silva and Padilla has made some good plays, some nice throws. Those 2 rollout throws on that last drive showed what Padilla could do, and so now they will set up the tee here and kick left to right in a good football game that the whole town of Donna, I don't think any stores might not be open in Donna right now. I think everybody is here. The Redskin fans showed up in full force. The student section is packed. The Diettes are here. It's a good game. Over there on the Laredo-Alexander side, just a handful of fans. But here watching some high school football tonight. Kicking off, Everardo Magalan is going to pooch it off to the right side. Caught at the 30-yard line by Xavion Skaggs. Skaggs going to go and get tripped up as he loses about 10 yards. He caught it at the 30, ran backwards to the 20, and got brought down by number 2, Michael Cadena, who I am very impressed with every time I see the Donna Redskins play. Number 2, Michael Cadena, makes plays in the secondary. Right there, a big special teams play because that kickoff return went for minus 10 yards.
Yeah, it looked like he thought he could get some magic like he did before. And
well, that was the other one. That's the other Skaggs. So he tried to make his own play, tried to go and just didn't work out. So first down and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Bulldogs. Spread formation, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Going to hand off zone read up the middle of Skaggs, and he's hit immediately at the line of scrimmage by the Donna defensive line. Good play inside by a whole host of Donna Redskins. Looked like the first guy through there was number 90, Andres Garcia, the senior. And he makes a lot of plays as well on that Donna defensive line there at his end spot. So this drive, not very good field position either times for these Bulldogs. But now they got second down and 7 at their own 24. Trips to the right side. One lone receiver to the left. Skaggs to the right of Swain. Swain has the ball now. Back to pass. Great protection. Open man is Brian. Brian's going to get a first down across the 35 to the 37. But the protection there was pretty good by that Bulldog line.
Yeah, you know what? I think they're more deadly when they go to trips because when they don't line up in trips, they're too one-dimensional.
Yeah.
You know exactly what they're going to do, especially if they're not in the Wildcat.
Yeah, exactly. And then when they run this off, they're in right now with the 2 receivers to each side and twins. They kind of run those crossing and little slant patterns here. But this time, a little movement on the Bulldog offense. So that's going to bring up first down and 15. So that's our first penalty of the game, the pre-snaps, and you don't want any of that kind of stuff going on, especially when you're starting your drive. You're starting your drive and you're deep in your territory. So now first down 15 from their own 31 as they check with the coach for the play. Swain, number 2, calls it out to his fellas. 2 to the left, 2 to the right again. Skaggs to his left hip pocket. Swain back to pass. Good protection again. Little bubble screen over to Xavier Skaggs. Skaggs hits to the original line of scrimmage and then hit down. Almost fumbles again as the Redskin defense are bringing the hats. And there are a couple of guys in on the tackle. Number 36, Marcelino Cesares. I probably just butchered that kid's name. His mom's yelling at me right now. Marcelino Casares. Junior inside linebacker makes good play there to bring up second and 5. And sometimes these names trip me up. Again, spread formations, twins left, twins right. Skaggs to the right side of Swain. Redskins showing a little blitz. Skaggs goes in motion. Swain across the middle, off the hands, and almost intercepted. Did he get that? No.
They're saying he hit the ground.
Mike, check that. Augie Cantu, a young man that is only a junior, and last year made a lot of plays as a sophomore, has made a bunch of plays this year. Almost had that as it went off the hands of the intended receiver, number 10, Mark Lazoya Jr. And so now 3rd and 5 from the Bulldog 41 as they go again. They run this no huddle, very quick offense. Big third down play here. Swain rolling to his right, has a receiver open. It's Brian, and he gets barely the first down to about the 47-yard line. He's pushed out of bounds by Augie Cantu. And so a new set of downs for the Bulldog offense as they get right back in to that line. You notice that, Jake, how quick they are just getting right back to the line, setting up that shotgun and going with it.
Yeah, right now it looks like they're giving him a little too much respect on the wide receivers. I understand you want to watch out for that burn, but right now I think they could press up a little bit.
Yeah, because they haven't taken a shot yet, but they are kind of giving them that cushion. Another zone read there to Skaggs, and in the backfield again to meet him, Andres Garcia, so about a 2-yard loss there. And it seems to me when they run that little zone quarterback choice play, they have a little bit of trouble, and doesn't seem like they've been getting it, and Garcia's been able to beat his man into the background. So now here they go again with that trips to this left side again, Jake. One man off to the right side, Swain in shotgun formation. He's rolling out to his left. Now he's going to throw back to his right side to Brian. Brian has the screen open there, breaks a tackle, gets across 50, 45-40, and finally brought down at the Donna 39 by Michael Cadena. Score update tonight, Sherryland taking on Laredo United in Sherryland. Sherryland already up 14-0 first quarter. And that high-powered Sherryland offense continues to put up points. So another new set of downs for the Bulldogs. Trips to the left side again as they are already lined up at the line of scrimmage. Swain in shotgun formation. One receiver to the right side. Shotgun back to pass now. Good pressure from Donna. Nice throw from Swain, but dropped. Good defense there from number 28, Ray Fernandez, the senior defensive back. A good throw from Swain as he hit his receiver, Travis Allen, the sophomore, in the hands, but a nice break up there. And so 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, a near fumble. If he would have been able to bring the ball in and take a step, it would have been a fumble right there. But
what's the
crowd's not too happy.
What's the proper termination to tell the crowd, sorry, he didn't make a football move with the ball? He did have the ball for a second, but just was not able to pull it in. And so now, with all the crowd being Donna fans, you're here to the chagrin of them. Trips to the left again for the Bulldog offense. Swain back to pass, has Brian on the hook route, overthrows him. But they are getting some pretty good protection from the Bulldog line. Not anybody near the quarterback the last 3 or 4 passes.
Yeah, and I think what you've seen is when they actually have had good penetration, Alexander's been allowing that because they've been going with little quick screen passes, little dink backs. They've mixed up their plays very well.
But still, no shots really downfield yet.
No.
That was probably the longest pass he threw there, and it looks like we're going to get a timeout. Donna timeout. That's their second already of this first quarter as we run to about 3:11 to go.
Copyright in Weslaco, home to all your digital printing needs in the Valley. At Copyright, you can sit down with one of our creative consultants to design that perfect program for your event. If you need a photo for that milestone time in life, we have the latest technology combined with endless creativity to capture that special time. We do photo enlargements, banners, and for new businesses, we can create signs, business cards, flyers, and more. Copyright in Weslaco, located on Westgate behind Walgreens. For printing done right, Copyright.
We have this. Take us a moment for the timeout. We got a little arena football team coming to the Valley again, the McAllen Toros. And so if you are a football player that's been wanting to get back on the field, tryouts December the 15th. Go to mctoros.com and all the information's there. And if you don't think you're a Valley kid that can make the team, you're thinking wrong, because there's one Juan Vilpando out of a PSJ Memorial that was the starting MAC linebacker for the team last year. And so if you think you got it and want to play a little arena football, and there's a lot of speed in the Valley and some kickers as well, get out there. It's December the 15th for the tryouts, and you get mctoros.com for all the information.
Got a scoring update with 6:59 left in the first quarter. Weslaco is up 7-3 over Los Fresnos.
That's going to be a good one there. 2 to the right, 2 to the left receiver. 4 receiver set, 3rd down and 10 from the Donna 39 for the Alexander Bulldogs here. Skaggs to the left of Swain. Swain has a snap now. Straight drop back pass. Good pressure from the Donna defense, but nice run up the middle from Swain. Swain going to get to the 25-20 and out of bounds after he gets the 1st down, and see what happens there. They go man-to-man defense. Everybody with their back turned. Great protection. Few guys blitz. Swain goes right up the middle for a good chunk of yards there to get into deep into Donna territory again there and get a new set of downs at about the 24. So first down and 10 from the 23 here. But a nice play there. Good speed from Swain on that play.
Yeah, I mean, what you're seeing is that they're not getting much out of their own running game except for the keepers and the Wildcat.
Right, exactly. They haven't been able to just run any regular runs, off tackles, anything. It's mostly just been their quarterback. And that wasn't even a designed run play. That was just him making some moves with his play action there. Good pressure. It gets away from the quarterback, from the defender. The quarterback gets away, throws it deep into the end zone and knocked away by Augie Khan too. But some good pressure coming there from number 59, Joel Lopez, as he had some good pressure, but you saw the niftiness of Swain get away from him there. And Swain, just a sophomore, running this team extremely well. Like I mentioned earlier, 2,309 yards passing on the season, 24 touchdowns. Not bad for a 10th grader.
Yeah, he's very elusive. He's shifty. I mean, you can't get a beat on him.
Yeah, and then he can also has thrown that he showed that he can throw on the run. Now Skaggs in that quarterback formation in the Wildcat again. Second down and 10 at the Donna 23. High snap, but Skaggs going to take it right up the middle. Gets across the line of scrimmage, hit from behind, but he does end up getting the first down as he gets hit from number 11, Darian Hernandez, comes up and hits him from behind, but a nice catch on the snap, first of all, and then a good run.
Got a scoring update from Mercedes. They are up, they're tied 3-3 with Alice.
All right. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Thanks for that update, Jake. Swain back to pass, tunnel screen to the right side, and he overthrows Bryant. And Bryant is a guy that is a pretty good receiver himself. 56 catches on the year, 822 yards, but 14 touchdowns. So now it's going to bring up second down and 10, about the 12-yard line. 2:37 to go here, first quarter, all knotted up at 7 here at Buccaneer Stadium, Corpus Christi. Split receivers, two right, two left. Spread formation, Skaggs to the left of Swain. Swain going to roll out to his left side. And good pressure, and he's going to be pulled down for the sack. First guy in there for Donna, number 36. Again, Marcelino Cáceres gets inside. Got a little help from number 30, Sergio Coronado, both juniors, and made a nice tackle because you've really got to wrap up Swain. And it looks like Laredo United got a score on Sharyland. Now that score 14-7. All kinds of football going on all around the state tonight as the Texas High School football playoffs really got kicked off last night. Mission losing to Corpus Christi.
Mission
Vets losing to Corpus Christi. Flower Bluff. Another Wildcat formation. Skaggs going to roll to his right side. Got a couple good blocks, but a nice tackle there from behind as number 30, Sergio Coronado, gets him down again, but a nice run there. He got maybe 3 yards on that run, but a good tackle. And so now you'll see Christopher Cervantes come in and try a field goal. It's going to be about 35-yarder or so here. We're going to have to kick it from the 25.
And we saw something interesting before the game, how they were huddling around the kicker right before they broke their warm-ups.
Yeah, it was crazy. They were doing a kind of jumping up and down thing, and then the kicker kicked it through the uprights, and they all kind of ran off the field. And we'll see what he can do now. About a 35-yarder and a bad snap, bad hold, and he just putted it. Did you see that? Looked like he just kind of putted it. It didn't even get off the ground, rolled into the line, and so Donna with a big stop there.
Yeah, the snap just seemed to skip off the ground and never really got to the holder. But you know what? It's fortuitous for Donna because now with 59 seconds left in the quarter, they can pretty much grind it out this quarter and most of next quarter.
Yeah, and again, that was a long drive that were, a couple third down plays that Alexander made. But there, a big stop on the third down after the sack, actually on second down, that put him back to 3rd and 18. So now Padilla back on the field. His boys in I formation, man in motion. Going to fake handoff again, roll to his right, looking for Sorrell. Sorrell at the 20, makes a move and gets close to a first down. About a 10-yard gain. And they'll mark it about an 11-yard gain and give him a first down. as they will move the chain. So a nice play there. Just a quick flat pass out to Lightning Sorrell. And I've seen Sorrell bust a tackle and go 60 yards earlier in the season. He does have some speed. Maybe that's why they named him Lightning. They knew right out of the doctor's office they were going to have Lightning. Again, I formation. Silva off tackle left side, 35. And almost another first down. So every time Aldo Silva gets the ball, he gets about 7, 8 yards a carry. Over 1,000 yards rushing this year, led District 35A in rushing. And if they didn't have two other running backs who were just as good as him, he might add 2,000, maybe 1,500 yards because he does get a lot of carries taken away from him that go to Garcia and a couple of the other guys. I formation again, twins right. Again, handoff to Silva. Silva not going to get too much on that 2nd down and 1 play. Might have got the first down. Looks like he does get the spot. They will move the chains and do another first down. And you're right, Jake. The clock already down to 9 seconds. By the time they move this, the quarter should be over before they even start a play.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night here. There's no wind, so you don't have to worry about field advantage right now because it's a perfect night.
It really is. It's really, really calm, and I'm kind of surprised because of the weather that we left in the valley with the rain and that valley mist. But here in Corpus, we're all knotted up at the end of the first quarter on a calm night here in Buccaneer Stadium that the Redskins own, at least in fan size, here tonight as we get ready to start this second quarter as the teams switch sides. So a nice night here and a good start to this football game for both sides. As they switch ends, now Donna will be moving right to left here with the ball. This is their 3rd drive of the game. Goal line stand on the first drive. Their second drive ended up on a touchdown.
You've seen Donna shake it up a little bit too. They're not going strictly run. A lot of play action, catching Alexander on their heels.
Yeah, and they go I formation again. They run their man in motion, cross the back. Now they're going to toss sweep up the middle. And that's a different running back there, I believe. No, that's Silva again. And Silva gets 11 yards. It looked like there was going to be the toss sweep outside. He kind of cut between the guards and had a nice hole. And he has some power, but he runs kind of upright like an Eddie George type. He has that. He can get through the line, but when he stands up and gets his head up, he shows some quickness as well. And like I mentioned, every time I see this kid this year, 7 yards, 9 yards, 11 yards. He pounds you. Twins to the right side, I formation again. Hand off to Silva. Silva across midfield. Maybe a good 3-yard run there as he just falls forward for that behind that big number 75 down there, Rick Perez, who's a kid I honestly believe has been anchoring this Donna line for 4 years now. Big kid. Going to bring up now 2nd down and 7 just inside Bulldog territory at the 48 for the Redskins.
And I like this drive. If they can score on it, they're going to leave Alexander with probably around 4 minutes, the way they're moving the ball right now.
They go shotgun here, Jake. 3 receivers to the left side. Tight fake now. Screen out to the left side. Picked up there by Darian Hernandez. Hernandez is going to take it across the 40 down to the 38 for another Donna first down. So a quick, just a little tunnel screen to the left side there.
The thing is, that's just as good as a run right now for them. It keeps the clock going, and they're getting about the same amount of yards that they get on their normal run.
And then when they run, they bring Hernandez over here behind number 88. That is Anthony Gonzalez, and number 15, Casey Ramirez. 2 big wide receivers that know how to block downfield, obviously, when they have these running backs, and they threw some good blocks there to get that first down. So first down 10 for the Redskins at the 39-yard line of Laredo Alexander. Play action again, roll out to the right for Padilla, going downfield. He's got Ramirez, first down, close to the 22-yard line, but a nice play there. And Padilla can really throw the ball on the run, and he put a very nice pass there on Casey Ramirez. And Ramirez, I've seen the last couple of years, make some big catches for this Donna Redskins team.
And he did a great job because he bootlegged long enough to allow the drag to get all the way across the field so he can make that pass, because if he didn't, he probably would have been meat.
Yeah, exactly. And they run this twins formation all the time, and Ramirez did have to go, and they go again, fake handoff, rolling out to the left, has Ramirez again on that same route. It was almost a shorter drag route, like not as deep. He gets another first down, and a nice throw there from Padilla for about 11 and he's throwing the ball extremely well on this drive.
You know, we talked about Alexander at the beginning, but what you're seeing from Donna right now is that they're mixing it up. They know that Alexander is going to bite on the run almost every time, and they've been running the play action to perfection.
Yeah, and right now it's got Joel Lopez, their coach for the Bulldogs, over there a little worried because he calls timeout because this drive, there's been a couple runs, but the biggest plays have been those 2 passes right there off of that play action. And when you have a guy like Silva, you got to pay a lot of attention to him. You want to creep up 8 guys in that box and kind of just hope that these Donna receivers can't catch. But the thing is, they can catch, and their quarterback can throw. And the other thing is, like you mentioned, running that clock and keeping that offense of Alexander, who does have some high-powered guys, off the field.
Real quick update right now in McAllen. Nicky Rowe is down 7-10 to Harlingen South.
So 10-7.
10-7 for Harlingen South. I like to go the other way because they're at home.
Are you like Are you like in tennis? Is it like tennis?
Yes.
Volleyball, the home. Yeah, you get that. Yeah, this is football, buddy. This is Texas high school football playoffs by district style here in Corpus Christi.
For our Ed Cal-Chelsea fans, they are up 14-0 on Miller.
And Miller, we're in their home of their. This is where they play, right?
Yes, at
Corpus
Buccaneer
Christi.
Stadium.
This is where they play, right here at Buccaneer Stadium. All right, power I formation for Padilla. Hands off to the last guy through, and that is going to be Silva. But Silva hit right away at the line of scrimmage. The first guy through for the Bulldog defense, number 91. Well, I don't have a 91 on my roster. Good job, 91. If your mom's listening, I apologize for not knowing your name, 91. A nice roster that we've got. I have to give the props to the Donna Quarterback Club. This is a nice thing that they've made here for all their fans, and pretty much that's it, because that's all that's here right now in this 18,000-foot stadium. Pitch to the left side. This time a new running back, number 21 there, Elpidio Yanez, and he's a junior, and he's a little fire plug guy, but when he gets past the line, he shows some quicks too. But now another third down right here in goal. Third down and goal from just outside the 5-yard line. So Donna already been in this situation, and Alexander stopped him on that first drive down in this situation.
You got to wonder right now, do they go to the play action or do they continue with the run and go 4 downs?
The problem with that, I always think that too, but they might have ran it too much. But here they go, kind of a spread offense. Lightning Sorrell, the fullback. 2 receivers right side, 1 to the left, and they're going to shuttle pass inside to Yanez, and I think they got offsides on Laredo Alexander, so that might give them a first down. No, it'll just be half a distance to the goal probably. Third down, half a distance to the goal. We'll see what the call is here from the officiating crew. As you can just hear in the background, the Donna band just keeps it going. And we wait the call on the field. It looked like most of the interior linemen for Alexander jumped off sides. It's going to remain third down. They do move it half a distance to the goal, but Donna kind of got lucky there. That shuttle pass didn't really go anywhere, and so they get a little bit closer, but yeah. I think here's where you put. I think here's where you see Miguel Herrera or Abel Garcia. These guys, bigger backs, might get in. You see 34 in there right now. Miguel Herrera, the junior fullback, a big guy, power eye, play action. They're looking for him as he rolls right. Nobody open. Good coverage back, and nice defense there. Dangerous pass from Padilla. Runs all the way to the right side. Nobody open, and tries to throw it back to the left to Darian Hernandez, and that's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to buy a lot of time there, waiting for that drag route again, but it wasn't there. I mean, it's too compacted to be able to throw that pass. You know, tuck and go or throw it out of bounds.
He didn't make the right decision. I honestly cannot believe that the team in navy blue did not pick that ball off. There was at least 4 Bulldogs in front of the receiver there, but good coverage, and so now we're going to see Magellan come in and try a field goal.
And Magayan was one of he was one of our preseason picks for All Valley punter, but he's also one of the best kickers in the Valley also.
He really is, and here he's just kind of got a chip shot of about 21 yards or so. Snap good, hold good, and kick is good, just barely good. From my angle, it didn't look like it went through, but they do say it's good. And so the Redskins take a 10-7 lead here with 8:29 to go in the half.
Well, it wasn't quite the drive I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to get down to about the 4-minute mark, but you know what? They've given themselves enough time right now to come back because Alexander, although they were able to grind the last drive, they're a quick strike team.
They want to exactly. They want to get down the field. They don't run any. They don't set up any huddles. They kind of get there, and that's the wave of the future. You know, everybody talks about Texas A&M and Johnny football, or even the Sherryland Rattlers. They like to just line up and go. No huddling, go. They want to run probably, you know, a play like every 3 seconds, and that's kind of how the Bulldogs have set up. But that still was not a bad drive. I mean, it started with 59 seconds to go in that last quarter and gets it down to about 8.5 to go here. So not bad, but there was a couple big runs. I mean, Silva's running off 10, 11 yards a gain, and then those two big passes to Ramirez. But if you're Coach Manny Moreno, you probably want a touchdown out of that drive again. This is a couple times now you've been in the red zone, and you come up with only 3 points there and a goal line stand earlier. Kind of happy with the offense, but maybe not, you know. Need to capitalize on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, any points are good, but you'd rather have the 7 than the 3.
Right. And especially in a playoff game like this when the team that's been on a roll and scoring some points, Alexander averages about 42 points a game. Deep kick and through the end zone. And so a nice kick there from the Redskin kicker. And so Swain and his troops from Laredo Alexander will set up shop at their own 20-yard line. They've had not very good field position at all. At the 25, that's right, the new rule goes through the for the touchback now. Just on the kickoff, so on the punt, it's still at the 20. On the kickoffs, it's the 25. I like that rule. I don't see where it's changed anything too much. So they'll go spread. Swain going to be in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to his right side, 2 to his left. He really only has 1 target, though. He doesn't really throw to any of the other guys. Now fake handoff. Now he does throw to one of the other guys on a quick screen pass to that left side, and they just break tackles and get close to a first down on the catch there. Number 13, that's Xavion Skaggs, the junior. And he has some quicks, and they're just wanting Donna to make tackles, and Donna's not doing that. And right there, that pass was behind line of scrimmage, and he gets 7 yards. So 2nd and 3 from their own 32 here. Moving left to right. Now they're going to bring their trips over here to that right side. Lone receiver to the left side. Swain shotgun formation. Donna kind of move up a little bit more on press. Swain straight drop back. Good protection. Now he's going to try his first strike deep for Bryan. And good. Oh, that's a bad call, but they throw a flag anyway. I don't know if they're going to call it defenseless receiver, but it seemed to me he got there about the same time. Good coverage downfield. I don't really think he needed to make that play, right?
Well, I don't think it's a flag. I mean, I think it. Both players were going for the ball. It kind of looked like his head hit the other player in the head, but I don't think you could say that. Yeah,
and it came from this deep official back here on the right side, and they're gonna have to. It's not a spot foul in high school football, so they'll have to mark it off 15. So automatic first down, but it looked like to me Donna had that play covered all the way. It looked to me like a couple of Redskins could have intercepted it. Not sure what Joey Reyes was doing there. Joey Reyes, the quarterback of that defensive secondary, a very good football player. And right there, it could have been either way. I don't know. I know they're trying to do a lot of with the safety of the players. I don't know if because both of them were in the air. Didn't look like anything much to me, but a 15-yard penalty nonetheless. And so Alexander going to have the ball at their own 47-yard line, 8:15 to go here first half.
A quick scoring update. Ed Cauchels is now up 21-0 over Miller.
Wow. Spread formation, Twins left, Twins right. Skaggs to the right side of Swain. Donna showing blitz. Skaggs goes right side. They set up the screen for him. He gets a good block, gets to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 15, 10, 5. Pay dirt for Skaggs, and another little, just a quick screen pass. And that drive didn't take very long, Jake, as the Bulldogs take a 13-10 lead. And how long was that drive? When did they get the ball? About 8:29 to go or something. So about a 30-second quick drive, benefited by the big penalty. But Skaggs shows why he's the big star of this team. Screen pass, gets a good block from the right side receiver, and takes it about 53 yards for the score. His second on the night. Snap up. Hold good. Kick up and good. So a 14-10 lead here for the Bulldogs on their third drive. They go 80 yards in about 30 seconds or less. And a 53-yard, pretty much the quarterback's going to get all the stats on that, but that was pretty much Xavier Skaggs just taking and showing his speed down the right side.
Yeah, I mean, what you see is yards after catch with these guys. They're not producing a lot on long passes. This is basically these short dinks that they're using their speed. And right now, Donna's having a hard time kind of corralling the outside.
Yeah, they're not making tackles on their outside. They're getting, but there was a tremendous block. I'm not sure who the outside receiver here was on Alexander, but he made a good block to spring Skaggs around. It was almost like the first play they ran when they were deep down after the goal line stand, and Skaggs got 56 yards on that play. It was the same exact play, just on the other side.
Yeah, and if you're Donna right now, you got to figure, we got to eat as much of this 8 minutes as we can. They just scored in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's almost like that Sherryland game where Donna was kind of grinding them, but Sherryland, he hit a couple passes. They score so quickly, you don't want to leave any time in their hands. And so here we go, left to right kick for Cervantes, and he's kind of been kicking some weird kicks. This one, he's a left footer. This one's going to get fair caught at the 26-yard line or so by the Redskin receiver. Number 85 on the reception there, Johnny Valladares. Sorry, man.
Got a programming update also this weekend. The Huddle, the sports show by 956sports.com, will be seen at 10 p.m. instead of 9:30 a.m. on Fox 2. You'll be able to see our playoff edition.
Nice. So time change there. Twins receivers to the left side for Donna. I formation, handoff to the second back through. And it looks like it's, again, number 21 on the carry there. Yanez. And here's what I meant by earlier, why Silva doesn't get a lot of the carries. Sometimes they like to bring him out. He gets tired, and so they bring these other guys in. And Yanez is a different type of back than Silva is. And right there on that first down run, can only get 2. But maybe you want those. Maybe you just want 3 or 4 yards right now to run this clock down, like you said.
Yeah, I want to grind this out.
Yeah, and with Silva, he gets first downs every time, so you're halfway down the field, So now they go spread, though. No running backs in the backfield at all. They're going to run a man in motion. Now they just go option to him, pitch to that right side. Good pursuit there. Nobody fooled on that Bulldog defense as they pitch it to Anthony Gonzalez. And I haven't seen that play from him, but it was just kind of a shotgun formation option. And don't get any yards, so 3rd down and 8. I don't understand that play there, Jake. It seems like they just need to go back to what they're known for, and right now they're not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, what you like to see is them run the ball up the middle, mix it in with a little bit of play action. They don't need to get fancy.
They don't need to get fancy, and here are they going to go fancy again. Trips to the right side, all in a line, and they're going to throw it out to that side, and it's almost picked off. Don't know why Padilla was throwing it over there. I guess he had to because all his receivers were there. But there was also some good defense over there by the Alexander defenders, and so now 4th down, and we're going to see our first punt. So not a good answer to that at all there for the Redskin offense. I'm not sure why they went away from what they do on that. That's where you needed the answer. You needed a touchdown down there instead of the field goal. You give up a touchdown. You needed to hold the ball longer than, what was that? That was 50 seconds pretty much, 7:13 to go here in the half. And not sure what Coach Moreno and the offensive coordinators were thinking there.
Well, I think what you're going to see is that they'll probably go back to the run now.
They're going to have to.
They probably saw something in the last couple drives that they probably wanted to take advantage of, but just the execution wasn't there.
The crowd on the Donna side, who is pretty much the only crowd here, if you can show the Alexander side. Punt down to the 40. Skaggs going to take it and breaks a tackle. 45 gets across midfield. There's a flag down as he gets to Donna territory to about the 43, but it looks like it's going to be a block in the back or something back here on the Bulldogs. So that'll bring it back. But That's the other thing. You don't want to punt to them either because they have Skaggs back there receiving the ball, and so they try to get the ball in that kid's hands a lot.
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of weapons. You know, the thing is right now they're going with quick outs, quick slants, and there's not a lot of that Donna's been able to do right now.
And it's just been missed tackles, to be honest with you. They're not doing anything dynamic by any stretch of the imagination. The only time they've even tried to go downfield was the pass interference call just earlier on that drive before. But a block in the back will bring that good return back into Bulldog territory. They're going to start this drive at their own 36-yard line, just under 7 minutes to go here in the half. 14-10 your score. Rick Miller, Jake Berry here live, Corpus Christi, Texas. Spread formation for the Bulldogs. 2 left, 2 right. Swain going to look left, but look right, throw left, and they'll get a couple yards, but a nice tackle there by number 7, Alex Garcia. And I'm kind of surprised because I thought after watching Donna a couple of times on their defense, their secondary is actually pretty much their strength, I think, with Condina and Cantu. And these guys, they make plays with Joey Reyes. But right now, they're the guys that are missing the tackles on these outside receivers. And they're still getting them that cushion now. If you look down there, 5 or 6 yards between now they press on that right side. Inside zone read to Skaggs. Skaggs going to get knocked down right at the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was if he could have got away from that tackle, he might have been running for good. But a nice play by the inside linebacker there. Number 3 on the tackle, Marcus Lopez, senior.
Yeah, but, the thing is they haven't seen an offense like this since Sherryland.
Yeah.
And pretty much in district, it's pretty much status quo. Most of the teams are running teams. So, it's hard to match up with this.
It really is. And the only thing that you can kind of gain off of that experience against Sherryland. And here we go to the trips to the right side again for the Bulldogs. One lone receiver to the left, Swain. Calls for the ball in shotgun. Going to draw it up the middle to Skaggs. Skaggs going to get the first down. Gets across 50 and into Donna territory down to the 44. That's the first time we've seen that draw play, and that looked pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? One thing I haven't seen happen right now from Donna is they have not been able to lay a helmet on the quarterback.
No. They got him one time on that, they sacked him right before the missed field goal. But other than that, they haven't got to him. They almost did. He's a little bit elusive. But they can't get a hand or a helmet on Skaggs. 2 receivers left, 2 right again. Spread formation as this Bulldog offense continues to roll inside the 45. Blitz coming from the cornerback. He doesn't get there in time. And a throw out to the right side looking for Bryant. And to no avail. But Alex Garcia was coming from his outside linebacker spot trying to get over there. But Swain a little bit quicker. And he could throw the ball on the run as well. 5:43 to go here in the half. Pretty good football game, 14-10. A lot of points kind of left on the field already for Donna inside the red zone, only with 10 points, but they've been in scoring position on all of their drives so far, except for the last punt there. And giving up some big plays on defense. But have you noticed that the Bulldogs have kind of slowed the clock down too now? They're running it down, but still in that high-speed motion. Now another zone read play to Skaggs, and he's going to be pulled down behind the line of scrimmage on a nice play there again. Number 36 again, Caceres.
You said it right the first time.
Oh, okay. I always try to correct myself. I always look at these rosters calling football in the Valley, and I'm like, man, this guy is going to cause me trouble all night. I always try to apologize at the beginning of the broadcast to all the family members. I don't mean to be butchering your names. My last name's Miller. That explains it. and I understand how highbrow you are. Wildcat again. They're going to send the man in motion. That's Brian. They're going to fake it to him. Skaggs is going to go right up the middle. And they stop it this time, the Redskin defense, on 3rd and 10. And it's weird to me. Like, for Alexander, they don't bring that Wildcat in until 2nd or 3rd down. It's 3rd down most of the time tonight. And that didn't go for any yards, so they'll bring up 4th and 9 as the line for the Donna defense was not fooled at all by that play. Looks like we're going to have a punt, our second punt of the game. These Donna's drummers, man, they don't stop.
I'm not sold on this. I can say this would be a perfect spot for Alexander to run a fake.
And look who your up man is. Skaggs is your up man. Bryant is your punter. He's going to take it, fake like he's going to run, and kick it up and almost hit a Donna defender. Special teams player, nice play. He keeps it out of the end zone, the Bulldog player does, as it rolls down to the 1-yard line. But an excellent, excellent special teams play there from Nolan Wilson. I believe that's the number. Is it 22 or 23? Can you see there, Jake? It's either E.J. Garcia. It is E.J. Garcia, number 23. He's kind of got his jersey folded up, so you can't tell. But that was a pretty nice special teams play there, and it pins Donna at their own 1-yard line with 4:07 to go here in the half, trailing by 4. And so Donna was winning the field position battle, but now it might be back in the hands of the Bulldogs here. As Donna just kind of lines up, snaps the ball, falls forward for about 2 yards, and clock runs under 4 minutes. And
yeah, I mean, they're just creating space right now. That way they can actually run something. But it puts them at right at the 4-yard line. Yeah,
very dangerous spot for any football team. You don't want to be down inside the 1-yard line, and especially a team that runs the ball a lot. And right there, they just kind of went behind the big bodies. They got 3 yards on the fall forward. So 2nd down, 7 for the Redskins. I formation again. Twins to the left side. They're going to give it to their second back through. It looks like Silva again this time, as he's a little more upright, like I mentioned. So now 3rd down. That might have got 1. So 3rd down and 6. And it's scary. You get to this 3rd down and 6. They like to roll out a lot on their throws. And
hey, and if you're Donna right now, you ask yourself, do I want to put points on the board? Alexander gets the ball first, second half.
Yeah.
Do you want to get points here, or do you want to just be safe?
But the thing about it, in the battle of the field position, you might give this ball back to them inside your territory, depending on the punt. And so here,
timeout on Donna.
Timeout Donna. Their 3rd one burnt up here. But they're, here you and I are up here contemplating on what we would do. That's what Coach Moreno and his staff are doing right now, because you don't want to make a mistake by any stretch of the imagination trying to throw the ball here, because that's an easy target for a pick 6 or just good field position for Alexander. But then again, you don't pick up this 1st down. You're punting from your own end zone, and you're going to get a high-powered kid like Skaggs back here to receive it inside the 50. You know what I mean?
So that's the last thing you want right now.
You really need, and like you mentioned, you don't want to give them the ball inside Donna territory with Alexander getting the ball in that second half. That's why, as a person, if I win the coin toss at the beginning, I'm deferring every time to that second half, just because of situations like that. But that's just me, and I'm just up here talking. But this is the stuff that you kind of think about when you get the ball down in this end zone area. Great special teams play. So now 3rd and 6, I formation, man in motion, going to go over to the left side, and it looks like, you don't need a pre-snap penalty. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 11 from just shy of the goal line. Be half a distance. So 3rd down. Have to move it back to what about the 2-yard line or so. Be 3rd down and 8 from their own 3. So that is, you don't want that when you're at the shadow of your own goal line and you have a pre-snap penalty on a wide receiver. You don't want that.
Well, I think if I'm Donna right now, I want to get back into that groove that I was in earlier.
Yeah.
Where Alexander couldn't figure out if they were going to pass or throw.
And here is a spread formation. Padilla straight drop back. Looking for that drag route again, and overthrows into the hands of Bryan. Interception by Alexander Bulldog, and exactly what we talked about. And there's an injured player on the field. Looks like the intended receiver was number 11, Darian Hernandez. Tips off and right into the hands of Alex Bryan on a nice play. And here we go. The big first turnover of the game. An interception by Padilla. So a big turnover there, Jake, by this Redskin offense. 2:46 to go here And first down and 10 from the 11-yard line. I think Brian might have scored on a pick six, but he fell down on the turf. Tight spread formation. Two running backs in the backfield next to Swain. Swain going to hand it to Skaggs. He's going to follow his blockers to the left, inside the 10 to the 5, makes a good cut, and is in for his third touchdown of the game. The Xavier Skaggs show here in the first half has now made this score 20-10 to the happiness of the 35 people that made it down from Laredo, and to the unhappiness of this great crowd that Donna brought here. Now 20-10, 2:38 to go. Xavier Skaggs with the score, his third of the game. Dynamic player, Mr. Skaggs, and now Cervantes comes in for his kick, the left footer. Snap good, hold good, and kick right through the uprights, and so a 21-10 lead here for Alexander. Alexander coming in with just a 6-4 record. Donna with a 9-1 record. But like we mentioned throughout the broadcast so far, this Alexander team been on a roll for like the last month or so, and they're continuing it here tonight. Not what you want. And you got to give that you got to give that score right there to E.J. Garcia, number 23 from the Bulldog Special Teams, who got down there with that ball just about to cross that goal line, was able to slap it out and cause big problems there, forcing Donna into something that was, Donna only play action passes. That interception was just straight drop back out of the shotgun, something that they don't do. Try to keep you updated on all the scores. Check us out on Facebook if you're listening right now, 956sports.com. Facebook, we got it all. Get your app. Twitter, we got all the scores out there right now. A lot of Valley schools battling it out. And we got us a game here right now. Donna down 21-10, 2:38 to go here, first half. On a very nice night here in Corpus Christi. Another pooch kick from the left footer. They're going to fair catch it again. I'm not understanding why they keep fair catching that ball. He's just barely kicking it to the 25. If I'm that, I don't know if that's what the coaches are telling him, but for me, I'd catch that ball and at least try to get down the field. They're just kind of pooching it, and their special teams isn't even down there to give them any time. So still some time for Donna to get on the board here. But couple big drives for the Bulldog offense, and then you give them that short field, and they score on one play. They go spread again, Donna does. Two receivers right, two left. Padilla sends his man in motion, and he's going to hand it to him on the jet sweep. It gets across the 30, and that's Silva going to get close to a first down. And so they had Silva lined up as a wide receiver, sent him in that jet sweep formation. And he takes it for a first down. And see, this is what I don't understand. Why did he stop giving the ball to him? He gets 10, 11 yards every time. And it seems like the Donna is letting Alexander dictate their offense by their defense. And I don't see why they're doing that.
Yeah, well, Donna does have the stronger offense. Alexander is a more quick strike offense that gets off the field pretty quick. But you know what? I think right now Donna's just looking to get some points on the board before the end of the half.
And on that play right there, just a quick quarterback choice, and that's the first time we've seen really Padilla just kind of handle the ball himself. He did get the 1-yard quarterback sneak touchdown earlier, but he runs off for a 5-yard gain or 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 from their own 39 now. But it seems to me like, when we were down talking with some of the coaches before the game, they wanted to dictate the pace of this game, and so far they really haven't been able to do that at all. And I'm speaking of the Redskins. So 2nd and 6 now for the Redskins. Spread offense, tight. One tight end to the left side. Padilla straight going to have to run now. Nobody open, and he is hit right at the line of scrimmage. Nice hit there. He's brought down by big number 60. Check that. It's a 50-5-0. Freddie Romo. They probably don't give him the ball. He might fumble. That was a Romo joke. So now 3rd and 8 own 37, 144 to go here. Spread formation, 3 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 tight end tight. Slant pass, he's got his receiver there. Nice throw from Padilla. He hits Darian Hernandez with a real quick slant as they're going to go 2-minute offense because they have no timeouts, As they get the first down, the clock stops until the chain gang gets set just shy of the 50-yard line at their own 49-yard line. And Donna would really like to come out with some points here, preferably a touchdown, as they already trail by 11. Twin receivers left side, spread formation. Silva going to go in motion. Everybody moving a bunch of times. No flags down. Padilla just going to throw the screen pass. That was busted from the beginning. I don't think anybody had any idea what they were running there. When you have the quarterback in shotgun and your motion receiver still moving at the same time when the ball comes, I think you might be a little bit confused as the play clock stops on the pass. He just kind of threw it into the ground. Fast-moving football game, though, really. It's just under an hour, about an hour playing this first half. Trips right side for Padilla in the shotgun formation. But he fakes to his lone man on the left side. He's going to try to hit him on the post, and it's going to go for should have been picked off for Brian there, his second interception. He was already thinking about running with it there, it looked like to me, and he just dropped it, hit him right in the hands. But they tried to take the shot downfield, and the Bulldogs just pretty much playing a prevent style of defense back there.
Yeah, I mean, with 1 minute and 6 seconds left right now, I mean, there's time to run.
Yeah,
you can mix it up a little
especially
bit.
Like I just mentioned, you see these two safeties where Brian and their strong safety here, Garcia, they're 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Continue to run the ball. You got plenty of time. I know you don't have any timeouts, but you got plenty of time here with 1:06 to go. 3rd down 10. Roll out to the right side for Padilla. Padilla trying to direct traffic. He's going to tuck it and run. He breaks a tackle at the 40, 35, and gets out of bounds. So a nice play there by the quarterback, Padilla, the senior, keeping the ball in his hands and showing some quick feet there as well.
Yeah, I mean, what you like right now is that they're at the 33-yard line. They've got one of the best kickers in the Rio Grande Valley on their team in Magallanes. And if they can get close enough, which I think they're about there right now, they can get to the 30, they're golden. Look, you want to get points on the board right now.
Right, and like you mentioned, no wind coming from the south or the north or the east or the west, so not a bad night for kickers. But a nice play there by Padilla. 1st down and 10 from the Alexander 33. Trips to the left side, one lone receiver to the right. Padilla pump fakes again. Good protection. He has Aldo Silva, and Silva going to drag a defender close to the first down, but hanging on for dear life. Gabriel Rodriguez just holding on to Silva's jersey. Does not get the first down, so the clock continues to run. Looks like a spike play on here for Donna. And they spike it, so I'll bring up now 3rd down and say about 2 from about the 26-yard line.
I've got some score updates while we got a little break in the game.
All right.
Sherryland, remarkable score here. They are now up 43-7. It was a 14-7 game. They are now up 43-7 at the half, 1 minute left in the first half. At the half, East is up 11-7 over Brownsville Vetch.
And that's Sherryland, man. They're playing there at Rattler Stadium and continuing that great offense. Shotgun formation again for Padilla. Padilla pump fakes and has a receiver at the 10-yard line and out of bounds. So a nice throw and a nice catch there. Number 85, John Valladares. Valladares, the junior wide receiver, makes another catch as they get down inside the 10. But they've been down here a few times tonight and have not been able to put it in but that one time. And your headphone cord might not be that long.
You know what, though? Donna could have closed up over here. They could have went into the half.
Yeah.
You've seen from them some resiliency. They've been able to go all the way down the field right now, and they're in position to score.
Shotgun again. Now Padilla going to get away. No quarterback containment. He's going to take it in for a Donna touchdown. A 9-yard run from Dion Padilla as he looks up to the student section and gives them a kind of a distance high five and tells them we're still in this game. As they cut the score now to 21-16, a very, very nice drive. I believe they started that with about 1:45 to go. And a nice drive here with 27 seconds to go. 21-16, but a nice play there as Padilla just sees the parting of the seas and goes right through the middle to that left side.
You know, and I like what they did. You know, the last couple plays, they just put the ball in Padilla's hand and said, look, if it's open, go. If not, pass.
Yeah, and he did exactly that and showed what an athlete he is. Snap good, hold good, and the kick right down the middle. So a nice answer, and Redskin fans there at home listening here on 956sports.com, stick around because what's going to happen, and I think needs to happen, is now you see these Donna fans, and you hear that band, and you see that the 20 people that might be here from Laredo and the 800 that might be here from Donna. They need to get behind these boys. You know what I mean? They need to feed off the energy of this crowd, and that kind of helped. They were standing up that whole drive, and that team went right down and got a touchdown, about a 75-yard drive. It started about the 25-yard line, and a nice drive there. Some good mix-up of plays, but you said it right. They kept the ball in the hands of their star, Padilla, and their senior leader, and he did it right there with his second touchdown run of the day, a 9-yard scamper to cut this game to 21-17.
You know, and we questioned at first what Coach Moreno was doing with the going spread so much. But I think what you're seeing now is that he sees that there's an open gap in the middle. You know, he's able to exploit it right with Padilla.
And he did exploit it. And they went kind of a prevent defense. We saw their state safeties drop back about 15 yards. Both of those plays, they turned their backs, kind of went with the receivers. Padilla showed some quickness. And also the good throw over here that he hit Valladares to get that first down inside the 10 was a nice throw as well.
Yeah,
so,
Donna made plays across the field on that drive because they could have folded.
Yeah, exactly. And Magian going to kick it through the end zone. And that's what you want to do is keep it away from Skaggs. Hey, but there's 27 seconds left on the clock. I believe the last drive by the Bulldogs was, 31
just
seconds
short
or
of
so.
that, yeah. Just more of that, yeah.
Just a little bit higher than that. And so we'll see if Coach Lopez will kneel on the ball. I don't think that he will. I think that he has 2 timeouts in 27 seconds. I believe the Bulldogs will try to throw this ball in the air. But the biggest play on the drive also there on that touchdown drive was the dropped interception by Alex Bryant on the Bulldog defense. That could have killed that whole deal right there. Spread formation again, a little bunch formation to the right side. 5 receiver set, 2 to the left. Look for maybe a little bit of a Hail Mary as the Donna Redskins press up, but no, they just go screen pass looking for Xavier Skaggs, and not a very good throw. Not a very strong arm to that side of the field, and that brings it to 25 seconds.
I'm not real fond of that play call. I think right now, you have a sophomore quarterback. Don't let Donna tee up on him.
Yeah.
I mean, because Donna right now, that's the closest they've been to hitting him.
Yeah, and they made him make a bad throw, and you send only one receiver to that left side with no one to block. So you're this is Xavier Skaggs, the other Skaggs. You're wanting him to use his skills with no blockers over there. And good pressure there by the Donna defense. 2nd down, 10 now. Roll out to the right side by Swain. Got a receiver. It's Brian, and Brian breaks a tackle at the 40 and then gets out of bounds at about the 42. Big, strong kid. Good receiver. Probably wishes he would have made his second interception. That would have kept the Donna Redskins out of the end zone. He had a big interception earlier to get his team to their 21 points. But it's pretty much been the Xavier Skaggs show for Bulldog offense. Swain in the spread formation, going to roll to his left this time. Stops and throws, and has a receiver across midfield. And a good throw there, and he hits Andrew Martinez, the senior receiver, with 13 seconds to go. Now this offense is kind of is picking it up. And there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that is, Jake.
Holding, it looks like.
They got a hold, and so that play will come back way back into Alexander territory. 13 seconds left now. You might just want to sit on the ball and say, guys, we're going to get the ball here after the kick, after the half. And but a very good football game, really. It's some strong answers from both teams here tonight. Some big drives. You saw a 96-yard drive there in the first half, a couple 80-yard drives. They stay in the spread formation. 1st down and 20 after the holding penalty from their own 29-yard line, the Bulldogs. And another pre-snap penalty this time.
Now you have to wonder if they're going to take a knee, because I was at the Economides game when Donna played Economides. Economides threw a pass into the flats. interception, return for touchdown.
Yeah.
So right now, Alexander needs to be careful. You know, they're at first and 20. It looks like it's going to be first and 25.
And again, with that sophomore quarterback that we've seen kind of make some shaky throws, but also has made some good throws, you got a 4-point lead. You get the ball here at the beginning of the half. But again, you do have a guy in the backfield like Xavier Skaggs that you can just kind of give the ball to, and he might break a couple tackles like he has tonight. A couple dynamic plays for him. Over 100 yards at least in total offense. Could be close to 200. Bunch to the left side this time. 2 receivers to the right. Swain shotgun formation. Back to pass. Good pressure from Donna. He's going to scamper out to the right side. He's going to have to run to the 30. Gets to the 35, 40. And just nobody in the Donna second level. And the coach is getting on him. And it's a guy that usually makes a lot of tackles. Raul Luna. Here's a kid I think is an all-valley linebacker. Makes a lot of plays. But tonight has not made a play tonight. And right there, Swain just made him lose his jock. And the coach was on him right after him missing that tackle.
Yeah, I think right there, he's trying to contain him. Don't allow anything long.
Yeah.
And, he probably didn't look his best right there. But I think right now, look, you're trying to keep him in front of you. 3 seconds left.
Yeah. But again, if you are that spy linebacker and your guy is the spy on the quarterback, he starts to run, you've got to go make that play. He gave up 12 more yards after that. That might not hurt you now, but later in the game it will, and it has kind of hurt him early. Shotgun going to go Hail Mary. There's a holding right there, but no call. He just dropped the ball on the ground, the quarterback did. Now he's going to roll to the left side. Going to have to Hail Mary it up with all kinds of guys downfield. Hit up in the air and knocked down, and that'll be the end of the first half. A crazy play there. It almost looked like that Johnny Manziel play from the Texas A&M game last week. Swain's running around. The ball pops up. He picks it up. Tries to chuck it downfield, but all in all, a pretty good first half from both sides. You got to be kind of happy and a little bit disappointed with as Coach Moreno out there on that. That looked like a holding there, number 72. Just
it really did.
He did flatten him out, and Coach Moreno out there giving him the business as they both teams head to the locker room. And a great first half. And we'll give you some scores right now before we take a break for the bands and all that. As the Donna Redskin band gets ready to go, Jake will have some scores for us right now.
All right. If you're listening at home or on your phone right now, the score of Weslaco versus Los Fresnos is 21-17 for Weslaco.
And that's going to be a good battle to even know at halftime. That's one that is going to be tight there. I believe in the fourth quarter is where we're going to see that one go.
Looks like the Eagles, Mission Eagles, are down to the Texans 14-21. Ed Couch is up 21-0 over Miller. Weslaco East is up 13-7 over Brownsville Vets. 11-7.
11-7.
11-7 East over Brownsville Vets. Harlingen South is up on Nicky Rowe. 21-14, I believe.
Diaz are led by line officer Valeria Aguirre.
Copyright in Weslaco, home to all your digital printing needs in the Valley. At Copyright, you can sit down with one of our creative consultants to design that perfect program for your event. If you need a photo for that milestone time in life, we have the latest technology combined with endless creativity to capture that special time. We do photo enlargements, banners, and for new businesses, we can create signs, business cards, flyers, and more. Copyright in Weslaco, located on Westgate behind Walgreens. For printing done right, Copyright.
And here's the Donna Dietz. And we'll let you get a little watch of that. We'll take a couple-minute break here. And we will let you enjoy the bands. We'll come back. We'll have some more updates and all that as well.
Diet of the week is Angel Rocha. The Diets are directed by Jeanette Garcia. Performing to Another One Bites the Dust. Everybody line up! The show is about to start! Everybody! Let's go! the direction of Armando Laredo and Adriano Laredo. The Donna Independent School District is proud to present the hottest sensation on the reservation, the award-winning Donna Mighty Red Skin Bears! Congratulations to the Mighty Wrestling Band for an outstanding competitive marching season. First place at the City of Palms Marching Championship in McAllen. First Division at Pigskin Jubilee. And 13 consecutive First Divisions. They are also 2006, 2008, 2010, and 2012 consecutive UIL Texas State Marching Band finalists. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Cesar Contreras, Monica Martinez, and Ishmael Cantu. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the sights and sounds of tonight's presentation. And now, Donna High School's very own Mighty Red Skin Bears! Moves Like Jagger. Next, the wrestling band will perform to Katy Perry's hit song, Firework. For their final performance, the band will showcase the song and dance stylings of the hottest song across the nation, Psy's Gangnam Style. Congratulations to those who choose to play. We would also like to thank Ms. Jessica Smith, David Moran, Donna High School, and Charter Administration for their support. Thank you for being such a kind and attentive audience, and until next time, go, fight, Iron Red!
All right, welcome back, 956sports.com. Halftime just over. Great performances by both bands, Donna's band and the Laredo Alexander High School Bulldog band. Did a great job. I really dug the Donna Gangnam style. We'll have all that up on 956sports.com. Might even see that on the huddle at a new time on channel Fox 2.
We'll be on at 10 o'clock tomorrow, or Sunday, excuse me. Don't even know what day it is.
Yeah, it's Friday, so it's 10 o'clock Sunday night. We moved the show from the morning to the night where you can get all the games because there are a couple of Edinburgh schools that still need to play tomorrow. And so look for that show. But some great halftime entertainment to go along with a pretty good football game. If you're just tuning in, 21-17 the score here from Buccaneer Stadium in Corpus Christi. And this 5A Region 4 just got attacked by a moth. Sorry about that. Donna versus Laredo Alexander here at Buccaneer Stadium in a pretty good first half. Here's we'll run down the scoring for you for the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs. They scored on a 2-yard run on a 96-yard drive. Xavier Skaggs gets his first touchdown. Then they miss a field goal on their second drive of the game. Their third drive of the game, again, Mr. Skaggs on an 80-yard drive. He catches a 53-yard. Well, actually, it's like a 1-yard pass that he took 53 yards to the house. And then after a Padilla interception that was picked up by Bryant down inside Donna territory, a one-play 9-yard drive for the Bulldogs as Skaggs gets in for his third touchdown. He has close to 200 yards here today, total offense. But he has been the man, and that's who we thought would be the man as we got in here. The scoring for Donna came... They should have got some score at the beginning on their first drive. We're not able to get in, but quarterback sneak, a 1-yard quarterback sneak to make the score 7-7 there in the first quarter, and then a 35-yard field goal to make it 10-7, and then they went down 21-10. But then right there towards the end of the half with about 27 seconds left, Dion Padilla puts it in, 9-yard touchdown run, and that's how we get to 21-17. So kicking right to left here are the Redskins, as Alexander will get the ball here to start off this second half. And another nice kick by the Donner kicker there, one of the favorites of the 956 Sports crew.
Yep, Magayan is one of the he's the best punter in the Valley, arguably the first or second best kicker in the Valley.
And he's put like the last 4 through the end zone, and so a very good leg from him. And so The Alexander Bulldogs, with their quick tempo offense, will start it off here at their own 25-yard line. Spread formation, 2 left, 2 right. Roll out to the right by Swain. He's got Bryan at the 30, and he gets the catch and out of bounds as he's ran out of bounds there by Marcos Lopez. Bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Bulldog offense. Rick Miller, Jake Berry alongside with me here at Buccaneer Stadium, Corpus Christi, Texas. Spread formation for the Bulldogs. Going to go screen pass to the left side and picked up off the bounce. They're going to say that was a forward pass, but heads up there by Skaggs to think that might have been behind the line as it bounces off the turf. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 3 now for the Bulldogs. Trying to get the ball into Xavier Skaggs' hands. He has, like I mentioned, close to 200 yards total offense and 3 touchdowns. But a good game right now, 21-17, still anybody's ball game. 3rd down, 3 from their own 32 for the Bulldogs. Going to try to run that same play again. Screen pass again to Skaggs. Skaggs going to break the first line of defense, but then get pulled down just shy of the 40-yard line, but he will pick up the first down, so they literally just ran the same play back-to-back. Donna still not being able to make that first tackle like they need to do against this offense. It's not really a dink and dunk offense, not much more to say about the Bulldog offense, but they do run short pass patterns and try to make you make that tackle, and so far Donna's not been able to do that. So 1st down and 10 now from the 38-yard line here. First drive of the second half for the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs. Going to run a quick reverse to the right side. Xavier Skaggs has nowhere to go as everybody on the Donna defense got a piece of him, and he was finished there by Michael Cadena. So kind of a busted play there, but in the background, Skaggs makes a nice, he tries to make up for it, but some good defense there. They do stop his progress at about the 35-yard line, so 2nd down, 13 for the Bulldogs. So a nice play there by the Donna defensive line. Nobody fooled on the misdirection coming from that Bulldog offense. Hadn't seen that play run today. Spread formation, 2 receivers right, 2 left for the Bulldogs. Skaggs going to go to the right side of Swain in the shotgun formation. Donna shows base defense. They go right side, roll out here again from Swain. Swain looking for Bryan. Good defense there by defensive back number 28, Ray Fernandez. And he put a big hit. So now another big 3rd down here we've got already, 3rd and 13. And Donna needs to make a stop here to get the ball for their first time here in this second half. Last time, a couple of times that the Bulldog offense has had 3rd and long, you see some cornerback blitz. They load up the left side, trips to the left. Shotgun formation, Bryan, the lone receiver, to the right side. Donna shows blitz. They do come with the blitz. Ball back to the left side. Swain going to go up high and throw it, but overthrows his receiver, Xavier Skaggs, and he lands out of bounds, but doesn't catch it anyway. And so a good defensive stand there for the Redskins, as the punting unit for the Bulldogs comes on the field. And so a nice victory there for that Redskin defense, who hadn't really been able to stop the speed of this Alexander football team, but on there they did do a tremendous job on that. So Bryan back to punt. Good snap. He's going to roll out to his right and kick it up. Bounces about the 45 and takes the Alexander roll down to about the Donna 34-yard line. And the Redskin faithful cheers on their offense as Dion Padilla and his fellow Redskins take the ball for the first time here, setting up shop at their own 34-yard line.
For those of you listening right now, just checking on this right now, just so you know, we are... Jeez Louise, you should see the mouths here in Corpus Christi, Texas.
I thought it was a bird on your shoulder.
But right now we are fixing the audio problems.
Handoff up the middle there. Silva gets about 8 yards across the 40 to the 41-yard line. So a nice run there again by Aldo Silva.
And we do have a scoring update as well.
All right.
It is Nicky Rowe 14, Harlan New South 38. It's in the
Wow.
third quarter. And Hidalgo is taking the lead right now over Kingsville, 28-21.
You mean Three Rivers? Or are they playing? Are they playing Kingsville? Hidalgo is? I thought they were playing. Oh, maybe. Okay, I'm mixed up.
But you know, if you're Donna right now, getting back to this game, if you're Donna right now, you got to like what they just did. They made the proper adjustments at halftime, came back, were able to adjust to what Alexander had done in the first half, which was those little dink passes to the flats. And right now they're at their 43, and you know what they did at the end of the half. It's got to be momentum for them.
Exactly, and you kind of get this crowd. The crowd. It's pretty much a Donna home game right now, and the crowd's kind of getting into it on the Donna side. You're looking at a 3rd down and about 1 after a 2-yard carry there. I formation. Hands off to the fullback this time, and he gets pushed back right away by the Bulldog defense, but it looks like able to get through there was number 42. That's Lightning Sorrell, the junior fullback, and he does get the Donna first down, and that's what you need to do. You're only trailing 4, a lot of time left in this football game, and you do want to keep the ball out of the hands of that high-powered Bulldog offense. And both teams averaging near 40 points a game this year, and nowhere close to that now. We're going to have to do some exterminating here in a moment, I believe. Twins to the left side. I formation, play action, rollout pass. He's looking for Casey Ramirez deep. He's covered, shuttle pass, and the receiver, Lightning Sorrell, wasn't even paying attention to Padilla. And Padilla kind of just flips it out of bounds, but he was trying to go deep to Ramirez on that corner route, but some good coverage there from the Bulldog secondary.
Yeah, you saw right there. He had a couple choices. He could actually dump it off to Lightning, or he could have actually held it and ran like he did at the end of the first half. I think they found something there with the play action. And
they really have, and they've ran it to perfection. A couple of times they made a couple bad throws, or there's been some good coverage on the Bulldogs' part, but it has worked. But I think sometimes they wait for that drag. They run that drag route quite a bit with Ramirez and also with Hernandez, and they run that again. But here comes the toss sweep to the left side. Silva going to get through the first wave of defenders and then hit a few times, and he just keeps bouncing off guys. A lot of yards after contact, and that'll bring up, he might have got 5 there, so it'll be 3rd and 5, a manageable situation, and that's all you kind of ask for in this kind of offense. You don't want long, you've seen them struggle with the long 3rd down and 13s and 15s Donna has today, but they get in those manageable 3rd down 7, 3rd down and 5 situations. They're able to run the ball with Silva and the rest of their backs, or even like the last drive before the half, keeping the ball in Padilla's hands. They can do that as well. But here's a big 3rd and 7, just shy of the 50-yard line. 8 minutes to go here, 3rd quarter. Donna trailing by 4. Padilla shotgun formation, bunch to the left. Fake handoff, tunnel screen, out to the left side. Nice catch, good breaking of tackles. Gets close to the 45, going to be about 2 yards short. And the man with the ball there, number 88, Anthony Gonzalez. As they get into Alexander territory, just shy of the 45-yard line. They got to get, to the 44. So 4th down and 2. And it looks like they will send the punting unit on the field. You might as well right now try to play this field position game that you've kind of been winning a little bit until that nice special teams play there. But maybe pin these guys back where they can't dink and dunk on you so much.
And Alexander's not sending anybody back. They're actually going to play everybody up like it's going to be a fake.
Yeah, and that's probably good. The punt safe zone here. Magion going to kick it, and he's kicks it straight, and oh, man, that was a crazy roll. Really nice kick. I thought that was going to come out about the goal line, but a pretty nice action on that ball there by the punter.
And it rolls right behind the pylon out of the end zone.
Yeah, it just it looked like it was going to go into the end zone right away, but then it made that perfect bounce, but not perfect enough, and so a little confusion by the Laredo Alexander offense. Like I mentioned before, the touchback on the punt goes to the 20-yard line, not the 25. The Alexander Bulldogs start to line up at the 25 there.
Got a scoring update. Los Fresnos is taking the lead.
All right, we'll get you that 1 second here. 2 running backs in the backfield and another pre-snap penalty. And that they've gone that formation 3 times now with a 2-back formation, and they've had pre-snap penalties 2 times. So it's one of those formations they might not run a lot. Go ahead with the update.
Oh, got a update from Los Fresnos. Weslaco is now down 24-21 to the Falcons of Los Fresnos.
I told you that was going to be one of those grind out. It's going to be the fourth quarter, 4 or 5 minutes left, and that's going to still be a game in doubt, I'm sure. It's two grinded out type of teams.
And it looks like Harlingen South has taken a comfortable lead, 38-14 now over Nicky Rowe.
Shotgun formation, they're running that same two guys in the backfield again. They're going to hand it off tackle left side to Skaggs. Skaggs going to try to get to the edge, but doesn't. And some good defense there from the edge defenders on that Donna defense, and they are not letting Skaggs get away. I imagine that 28-minute halftime break had a lot of we've got to keep number 28 contained in this second half.
Yeah, I mean, look, we saw this in the first half. In the first half, he was getting at whatever he wanted. He was getting the edge. It looks like right now they're forcing everything back to the middle. And
if you notice, they're not giving them that bump, that cushion that they were before. Maybe that's kind of helping. They're a little bit closer to the line with everybody on the Donna defense. Second down, 15 now for Alexander. Shotgun snap. Good protection. Looking for Brian. Brian wide open. First down. A nice tackle there by Joey Reyes, but he just ran that post pattern in a zone, found a little spot, and a nice throw there from Swain, who does have a pretty good arm for a sophomore.
Whenever they go trips, they're unstoppable.
Yeah.
It's when they go into their, I don't want to say gimmicks, but it's when they're non-trip formations is when they struggle. Like right now.
Like the one here with the twins to the right, two running backs, one to the left, one to the right of Swain. Swain shotgun formation. He's going to hand it inside this time. A different runner. This is Xavion Skaggs. Skaggs going to break another tackle, and he broke two tackles. Should have been hit there by Michael Cadena, and he probably got 15 more yards after that carry. So what was that, a run of about 25 yards down to the, 33-yard line of Donna.
And like I just said, you know what? It's good when they go to those different formations.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to prove your point.
Wrong on the trip.
But this time they went to the other Skaggs and ran him inside zone, and he again just broke tackles. Though he got hit inside before he got to the first down marker. Donna just not bringing these backs down. Now they go two receivers right, two left. Swain going to roll to his left. Got good protection, looking for his receiver, and overthrows the intended receiver there, Mark Velasquez, the junior receiver. But you see similar type of styles. Obviously, Swain not as big as Padilla, but they are very good on the rollout pass.
Yeah, well, he's had more problems, though, with the rollouts. Mm-hmm. He hasn't been as accurate as he has on just those quick strikes to the outside.
Yeah, it seems when he gets his feet planted, he does throw the ball a little bit better than he does on the move. Padilla is the opposite to me. Like, he's on the run, he throws the ball a little bit harder than he does when he's planted. Two backs in the backfield again, this time a fake play action. They're going to screen pass it to Brian. Brian's going to break some tackles. Two tackles at least, gets close to a first down and gets it before brought down there by Ray Fernandez. And again, Donna not making that first tackle. Earlier in this drive they were. Now they're kind of getting a little confused with the different formations that Coach Lopez is throwing out there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and they want to get a helmet on the quarterback. They just haven't. They haven't been able to get there because every one of their passes have been a quick out.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to go with the Wildcat here as Swain leaves and Skaggs gets in, and they bring a couple of their bigger defensive players in to run on this outside. And pretty much here, it's just straight run. They're not going to go anything but give the ball. Skaggs here on 3rd down and 1. Wildcat formation. He takes a snap, goes through, gets the first down, and brought down about 8-9 yards down the field. But then again, right there, Fernandez looked like he was running away from Skaggs and not trying to be aggressive to come up and make the hit, and he got 7 more yards after somebody should have made a play.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking care of the cutback lanes, but I mean, at the same time, you want to lay him out.
Yeah, and they've got to be. I know that they have speed, but they've missed a bunch of tackles where I think now they've just got to have that aggressive mentality. Just go get the guy with the ball. It seems like they're kind of trying to contain him instead of tackling him. Wildcat formation again, although there's 3 receivers left. He's going to hand it to Brian. Brian's going to stop, wants to throw. Good coverage there down the field and into the end zone, but out of bounds as he throws it to Swain, and so all kinds of trickery there. And they're going to say he's out of bounds, incomplete pass, but a nice throw there from the wide receiver, who is also listed as a quarterback. Flag on the field?
Yeah, flag on the field about the 25-yard line. I'm not sure if it's holding by one of the corners of the linebacker, especially because it's in the middle of the field.
Looks like it's going to be against the Bulldogs. And Coach Moreno going to decline the penalty.
Illegal procedure.
Legal formation, I believe, is what they called. Second 10, because the legal procedure, they would have blown the first. The formation, they let the play go. But a crazy play, and Brian, the backup quarterback, made a nice throw. It was pretty close to having his foot in over there. Swain, the quarterback's the one that caught the ball. And now here they go. Swain back at the quarterback. 2 or 4 receivers set, Skaggs to the left of him. Going to hand it on his zone read up the middle. Good block there. Skaggs gets the 15, 10, 5, and in for a Bulldog touchdown as about 4 or 5 Donna defenders touch him. But Skaggs scores his 4th touchdown of the night to make the score 27-17 here with 5:11 to go, third quarter. But some sloppy tackling again from the Donna defense. As they had him hemmed up, it wasn't anything special. Most of his touchdowns haven't really been any big trickery plays, but that one there takes him in for a touchdown. Snap, hold, and kick up and good. So 28-17 your score as Xavier Skaggs gets his 4th touchdown of the game. What was that, about a 20, I forget where they were at on that line, but it was about a 20-yard scamper, so for Skaggs, who's over 200 yards total offensive yards here. But Donna at the beginning of that drive was making some plays, but did not make them as they got down, and a nice 80-yard drive again there for the Bulldogs. 5:11 to go here, Buccaneers Stadium. And Donna needs an answer here. Already having the ball, and they wanted to play. Maybe they should, in hindsight, should have went for the 4th and 1. But the
game's still early.
It's still early. But 3 big third down conversions there for the Bulldogs on that drive as well. Too many yards after contact, either runs or catches. Donna's defense is giving that up too much. And a defense that only has been giving up about 16 points a game is all. Another pooch kick to the left side. They're just going to fair catch it again about the 27-yard line. And again, I'm trying to get some return yards. I don't know if I'm going to fair catch that every time. I think you're going to have to catch them off guard, and at one time put somebody over there that's your speedster. Maybe move the Augie Cantu or one of these guys up, not put them in the back, and catch the ball and run, because they're just kind of taking the return game away from Donna. The Bulldogs are. So 5:11 to go here. 28-17 your score in third quarter. Rick Miller, Jake Berry alongside with me here at Buccaneer Stadium, Corpus Christi. Twin receivers to the left side, power I formation. Going to roll out again, play action, and Alexander Bliss. Nice throw there from Padilla. He hits Lightning Sorrell. Sorrell going to be close to first down. But Alexander had the right defense on there, but Padilla makes a good throw, and it's going to be about 2nd and 1 with a 9-yard gain there. Coach Moreno and his staff does look like they are more comfortable having Padilla roll out than just kind of sit in the pocket. He kind of rolls out when he's going to throw. Now they go straight I formation again. Split wide receivers, one to the right, one to the left. Padilla under center. Got a quick pass out to that right side. And no first down, just like a 1-yard gain as he hits Cody De La Paz.
No, they actually made the first down the last.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was a 2nd and 1. I apologize. They did give Lightning Sorrell the first down. So this will bring up 2nd and 5.
And on that last play, the corner was playing about 12 yards off of the receiver. I mean, Padilla just made the right call.
Yeah. Padilla handoff this time to Silva, and he's going to be hit right away. So we'll bring up another 3rd down here. He didn't get any yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. They got to get, they're at their 43-yard line. They got to get to the 48-yard line for the first down. So another, as the clock continues to wind down, with a not so quick strike offense and you're down 11 points, you got to start thinking about doing something else here. And a big 3rd down play already here in this second half. Trips left, one receiver right side. Padilla looking to his left, pumps, has a receiver and throws behind him. He was intending Joshua Gonzalez. And so that'll bring up now 4th and 5, and the punting team for the Redskins comes on the field.
Now here's where it becomes a necessity here. They actually have to stop Alexander this time. Hold him to a field goal, but a touchdown right now makes the game a little bit, I don't want to say out of reach yet because it's not out of reach, but harder.
They need a turnover. They not just a stop. They need to get the ball back in some good territory. They do send Skaggs back, the Bulldogs do, standing at his own 20-yard line. Magian going to kick it right to him. It's going to bounce, and Skaggs going to let it roll. And the Donna special teams will stop it there about the 22-yard line. Just about where the Bulldogs started their last drive. That went 80 yards, ending with a touchdown run, the 4th run of the day. Well, I guess one of them was a pass, but the 4th touchdown of the day for Mr. Xavier Skaggs. We had over 1,000 yards total offense for his Alexander Bulldog team in the backfield with his brother Xavier, number 13. Going to hand off tackle again, this time to Xavier Skaggs. Skaggs out of the shotgun formation. Going to maybe get 1 yard, bring up 2nd and 9. A good containment again there by defensive back outside linebacker Marcos Lopez. As the wind a little bit picking up now, kind of blowing from the north to the south, as you see a little bit of the flags whipping in the end zone. First sign of any wind tonight. Alexander going into the wind, left to right here. 2 running backs in the backfield again. Roll out pass. Going to throw back to his right to Brian. Brian trying to set up that tunnel screen. Makes a couple moves. Makes another move. Gets the first down. And a very shifty guy. Number 1 is Alex Bryan, the senior, who has really started to take off the last month or so. But made some moves again, and that's it. Continue to do that. They're making the Donna defenders miss quite a bit tonight.
And it's one of these things they didn't get to see in district because there wasn't a team with this many, besides maybe Sherryland, they had this many dynamic players that could actually, they were shifty. They've got, and I know that, I'm not sure if you really covered them a lot, was Meshach Rivas, but for Westlake back in the day. They have 3 players right now that move like him.
Very shifty guys. 2 backs in the backfield again. Swain hands it off up the middle. Skaggs breaks through the first line of defense, second line of defense, and rattles off another 11-yard run there, and they get close to midfield to about the 46-yard line. About 2 minutes coming up on the 3rd quarter. As they continue just to run this hurry-up offense. And the Donna fans I think the Donna fans need to kind of get a little bit louder, kind of get into it. You can hear their band and their cheerleaders are going, but the Redskin fans that have traveled a 3-hour trip are just kind of sitting on their hands here. Need to kind of get them back in this game, and the defense needs to make a play. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 45. Fakes the handoff to one. Skaggs gives it to the other, and Xavier takes it to the right side. And a nice hit there finally as number 28, Ray Fernandez, comes up and makes a solid hit on Xavier Skaggs that time. Bring up 2nd down.
if you're Donna right now, you want to find a way to lay the wood.
Yeah,
I mean, you've got to. I don't want to say hurt anybody, but you've got to take them. Take their legs out.
It seems to me that all night Donna's defense has been on their heels because they don't want to give up the big play. But the problem is that they've been giving up the big play. They need to be more aggressive and just go try to hit the guy with the ball.
Because they're shifty guys. You've got to take away their gut. You got to take away their legs.
Start playing. Go get the guy with the ball and make a solid tackle like we know the Donna Redskin defense can do. We got a timeout by the Bulldogs here. Don't let me give you a little mention about if you're an old football player from the Valley. We got an arena team that's having tryouts December the 15th. And you get all the information there at mctoros.com. And a lot of Valley players have been playing in the Lone Star Football League, and your chance as well to try out December the 15th. All the information there at mctoros.com.
Copyright in Weslaco, home to all your digital printing needs in the Valley. At Copyright, you can sit down with one of our creative consultants to design that perfect program for your event. If you need a photo for that milestone time in life, we have the latest technology combined with endless creativity to capture that special time. We do photo enlargements, banners, and for new businesses, we can create signs, business cards, flyers, and more. Copyright in Weslaco, located on Westgate behind Walgreens. For printing done right, Copyright.
Any more scores for us there, Jacob?
Got a scoring update. Harlingen South, who had a comfortable 41, it was 41 to, I believe, 14 last time. It is now 21 to 41.
All right.
So for them over Nikki Rowe.
So
Alice is up 24-15 over Mercedes.
Say that again?
Alice is up 24-15 over Mercedes. And I've got another score. Let me pull that up real quick. Weslaco has moved ahead now of Los Fresnos, 28-24.
That's a battle right there. And Alice showing that they have a pretty good football team as well. They whooped up on this Alexander team the first game of the season. Two running backs in the backfield with Swain. Two receivers left, one to the right. He's going to hand it to Skaggs off tackle. He's going to follow his brother. Good blocks, gets to the edge. Tries to show some speed, but gets hit hard. Close to the first down. I think they're going to mark him about a yard short, so he'll bring up another 3rd down and 1 as the clock runs under 40 seconds now here in the third quarter. And Donna needing to make a play here, and here's where they go Wildcat as you see Swain go off the field there. And Skaggs will just stay in the Wildcat formation. Been very successful with this.
I'd like to see them bring I don't want to say bring the house, but bring the heat here.
Something here. They got to make a big play. Skaggs takes a snap and easily gets the first down. It's the penetration. And we talked about earlier in the game the Donna line, but we got to give some credit to this line for this Laredo Alexander Bulldog line because they're starting to handle this front four of the Redskins and starting to lean and do a little bit more, and Skaggs is just getting chunks of yards every time he touches the ball.
And they're not a big team. We talked about this at halftime. They had some guys on the band that they could probably use on that line.
Yeah, their drum line was a little bit bigger than their offensive line, to be honest with you. And but if you look down there, number 72, John Carrillo and Alfredo Gomez, those are a couple big guys down there. Jerry Gonzalez, big seniors. And as we end the fourth quarter here, with a 28-17 lead with 12 minutes to go here, Donna doesn't even have the ball in their possession. And right now, the Redskins on their heels.
The one thing that they do have, they have their 3 timeouts. Laredo used one of their timeouts right now. They're sitting with 2. But, they're only down 11. So
and the thing about it, last year in a game when it was Donna and Sherryland, and, Sherryland took the lead there with about a minute to go. And Donna was able to get down the field on a couple nice throws from Padilla to Casey Ramirez, guys that are still here with this Donna team. So they do have that firepower that they can get down the field, but it's just not what they're known for, Jake. And if you get, if the Bulldogs score another touchdown here, it's going to be kind of hard to come back from being 18 points down.
Yeah, they need to hold them here.
They've got to.
Field goal is real good.
1st down and 10 now from the Donna 42 for the Bulldogs. First play of the fourth quarter now. Swain, shotgun formation, straight back pass. He's going for Brian and overthrows everybody. And good coverage there by Augie Cantu. And over the top, the safety there was Joey Reyes. Had some good coverage there. And just good all-around defense by the Donna secondary. Bring up 2nd down and 10 now.
Yeah, they aren't as impressive as they are with their short passes. Their long passes aren't that impressive.
No, they haven't really hit one tonight. And the thing about this, with the time, the way that they throw the ball so much, it could, stop the clock a lot. But again, they can also just give the ball to Skaggs. Shotgun formation, spread. He's going to roll out again, thrown on his run. Intercepted by Augie Cantu. But they're going to call pass interference. He gets 50, 45. And there is a flag down. I think they're going to call Cantu for pass interference. But that was the big play the Redskin defense needed. A little bit too much hand action there by Augie Cantu, and he kind of just pushed Bryant out of the way to get the interception. And we'll see if that's what the call is going to be here from the referee. But I'm sure that's what it is, just all the guys from Donna with their hands on their hips and no excitement from this Donna sideline right now. I'll tell you what, their drummers don't stop. Yeah, you hear the booing of the crowd, but it actually was a good call. Cantu did have his hands and did push away to get the ball. But when you're trying to make a play like Augie does, he's a kid that's been playing that corner position and locking it down for Donna for a few years now. And still has a year to go. And over there talking with the referee, but Augie trying to lock down one of the best receivers at a 29-5A in Alex Bryan. So now 1st down and 10 from the Donna 29 after the penalty. We got 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. Swain in the shotgun formation with Xavier Skaggs to the right side. Swain going to go straight back. Hits Bryan at the 30-yard line on just a quick pass, 20. 15, breaks a bunch of tackles and falls down again at the 10-yard line, or he might have scored. But again, some good blocking. They set these screens up pretty well, Jake. They have some pretty good blockers that some guys haven't even caught the ball but have thrown some pretty good blocks.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're doubling up on both sides. You don't know where the ball is going right now. They've got a quick team. It's hard for Donna to match up right now.
And the thing about it is that you might not think where the ball is going, but it seems to go to number 1 quite a bit. They don't throw to Xavier Skaggs too much. Now they go Wildcat again, which they did the last time they were inside the 10. So 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Wildcat formation. Skaggs going to counter from the right, go back to the left, jumps over the one guy at the 5. There's a flag down. I don't know if that's going to be a touchdown or not. But Skaggs does get in the end zone for possibly his 5th score of the game. And what a dynamic back he is. But there's a flag down on the field. I believe it's going to be on the offense. People in Laredo are happy Xavier Skaggs will be graduating this year. Because he has been tearing up that area for the last 3 years, I believe. 10 yards. He marked it back 15 yards, right? Then they have it at the 9. He just moved it back to the 26-yard line.
Well, I don't think anybody from Donna is really complaining here. I think they're talking about it right now.
Yeah, I think they're talking about it, but it's like, wait a minute. No, it goes there. It should be a 15-yard penalty for a block like that.
Yeah.
So if it was at the 9, it should be at the 24. That's my Texas high school education math right there, buddy. All right, 11:20 to go here in the game, and the Bulldogs going to line up in that Wildcat formation again. Skaggs going to send his man in motion, and he's going to break out to the right side after the fake handoff, but a good tackle there by Augie Cantu. So it's pretty much now 2nd and goal from the 3rd down and goal from the 17-yard line. So a big penalty right there could help Donna kind of try to stay in this game if they could hold them to a field goal. We saw them. Oh, they say, yeah, it had to be 2nd down because they had to give them that down over. The scoreboard did say 3rd down. My spotter threw up the 3 as well. 3 to the left side, 1 receiver to the right, Skaggs to the left of Swain. Swain back to pass, going to go to the right side, single formation, and it is intercepted this time by Augie Cantu. He's going to take it out of the end zone. And I don't know why he did that, because he tripped at the 7-yard line. He caught it about 9 yards in the end zone. Should have downed it, got the ball at the 20, tried to take it out, slipped at the 9. And so a big play, what Donna's defense needed, but some bad field position, but a good play there by Augie Cantu, or maybe just a bad pass from Swain, a combination of the both.
Well, it looks like the receiver fell down. He was able to pick it off in the end zone. Look, I think at that point he was thinking, let's go 100 yards.
Yeah, he thought he was going to have a dynamic play. Fell down at the 6, but a good defensive stop by all the imagination there. It was just a good play. It looks like to me that number 1, Bryant, is having some trouble with his footing. He's fell down 3 or 4 times tonight. Padilla, I formation. They fake the reverse. They're going to go try post down the middle, and it is intercepted by Bryant at the 25, 20. He's going to turn around and make a spin move at the 15. Check that, the 19. He's brought down by Casey Ramirez, and no way Dion Padilla should have been throwing that ball. Nobody was open on that play. He was waiting for the post the whole time. Nobody open. Great play there by the safety, Brian.
Yeah, I think if Padilla could have that one back, he would. He really didn't see anything. He figured, let's go for the deep route, and that's the result.
Well, that was the play. The whole play was set up, the misdirection, fake reverse, and then the only guy going deep. There was only one receiver in a pattern because they took the other one on that reverse. Brian, who makes his second interception, could possibly have been his third. He dropped one earlier, and he makes a play for this Bulldog offense and for the defense. Now the offense back on the field, and they hand the ball to Xavier Skaggs, and he'll get down to the 15-yard line. And the clock runs to about 10 minutes to go here. 2nd and 6 from the Redskin 15 as we have an injured Redskin on the field now. It looks like number 36, Casares, the inside linebacker, the junior, has made a couple plays tonight. But that was just one big interception back to another big interception, and that's what the Redskins didn't need that.
Yeah, and you know what? Right now with this injury on the field, I should tell you that if you have any issues right now, any physical therapy issues, any injuries that you need looked at, there is a place in McAllen. They're great people. They actually do our medical minute. It's called Pure Therapy. One of the some great people. They could actually answer all your questions in regards to sports injuries. Just give them a call. The website is Pure Therapy McAllen, I believe. But they're good people. You can actually see their videos online. They're featured on our website as well. The website is 956sports.com.
I'm going to have to call them because I tweaked my ankle in kickball last night, and I need some physical therapy. Or just regular therapy, maybe, Jake.
Yeah, it looks like right now, it's a leg injury, but looks more like cramps than anything.
Yeah, just has his helmet off. It looked like he cramped up a little bit. Starting to walk off. Gets a nice round of applause from the Donna crowd. And I'll tell you what, the 36 or 37 people, not including the band that traveled from Laredo to watch this game, could be the happiest fans in the 9-5-6 tonight.
Yeah, you'd like to see a little bit more people travel. I mean, especially it's a big game. Any playoff game is a big game because you did it right during the regular season.
Wildcat again, Skaggs, 2nd and 6 from the 15 of Donna. Skaggs is going to take the snap, go right up the middle, and he loves to dive when he kind of gets towards that first down marker, and that time he dove for about 3 yards down to the 5-yard line, and they're going to just go hurry up again with Skaggs in the Wildcat formation. And this is what I would do. They run this extremely well, and that kid knows how to run the ball, and he gets in the end zone. But this 22 over here on this left side, this tight end, Nolan Wilson, he's a pretty big kid. He looked like he'd be a red zone threat if you could throw the ball up to him. You know what I mean? He's a pretty big guy. Obviously a decoy a lot in this Wildcat formation. They go again, 1st and goal from the 5 for the Bulldogs. Wildcat formation, Skaggs just going to go out to his outside and falls down. And so looks like some field, maybe a little bit of the wind and of that little mist maybe. I don't know if the dew or something.
It's the 5-yard line. The 5-yard line itself is a little bit higher than all the other lines.
It could be because I've seen that's the third guy that's tripped over it. So maybe it's raised. Maybe that's what the Corpus Christi schools do down here to, have a home field advantage. So 2nd and 5 now, 2nd and goal from the 5. Wildcat formation again. Skaggs going to take it. This time he counters right and goes left. And he's going to walk right in for his 5th touchdown of the game. And that's going to make the score 34-17 here with 8:50 to go. And Xavier Skaggs gets his 5th touchdown. And I have to look around in some of the record books, but 5 touchdowns in a playoff game in the bi-district might be up there with some of the greats. I mean, that's a pretty solid game when you drive 3 hours to score 5 touchdowns, don't you think?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's amazing right now because to have one player, and actually the same play that they scored on the last time, it was a counter.
That's how they play.
Back to the left side. So, he scored 5 TDs. I mean, he's earned them. It hasn't been like
no, great.
He hasn't actually had. It's been gifted to him.
Very, very, very shifty runner. The kick all good there. So 35-17 to go, and so you're trailing 18 points now. You're a pretty much run-first offense. You're going to have to throw that playbook out the window and go to the one that you might have worked on, going, hey, guys, if we're down this much, we need to run these plays. Augie Cantu gets a huge interception in the end zone. They throw it right back, and the Bulldogs capitalize. And this is a team that we've talked about all week, and you read in the papers and online here at 956sports.com. We talked to some of the coaches before the game. This is an Alexander team that really, since around the Halloween time, really started to pick up. I mean, they started 2-4, ended 6-4. They didn't lose to any slouches either. I mean, they lost, I think, Ed Couch, Elsa, Sherryland,
Alice,
and these are all playoff teams that Alexander lost to at the beginning of the game, and that's at the beginning of the season, and that's what builds your team as they get this experience, and you're seeing some leadership from these guys making some plays as well. And so Cervante is going to kick it, the left footer, and this time he'll kick it straight up in the air, and they do fair catch it again at about the 28-yard line. And so all night, no return yards, I don't think, for the Donna special teams. But you remember how this game started off with the kickoff that went backwards 5 or 6 yards, and Donna not able to capitalize then.
The one thing is you'd like to see the fans stay a little bit longer. It's a manageable game.
Yeah.
35-17, 8 minutes left. You get a quick score here, you're back in it.
Yeah, and you do see some of the Donna faithful trying to head back to their teepee back home. But right now, inside zone run, handoff as they continue to just run the ball there to Aldo Silva. And I think, to be honest with you, I'm not trying to critique. I know this game's not out of the way, but I think they went away from Silva too early, the Donna offense did. It seemed like Silva was running a few good runs, 7, 8, 9 yards, and then they started going. They got real happy with the rollout, and I don't think that worked as much as they thought it was going to be after a while.
Yeah, well, I think Alexander made some adjustments.
And I think they might have a little bit more athleticism maybe on Bulldogs' defensive side. 3 receivers left, trying to set up the tunnel screen, going across the middle, and they're going to throw a penalty there. I thought that was interference as well, and so break there.
He was trying to come back for the ball. Looked like the linebacker was just pushing him in the chest.
Yeah, Cody La Paz was the intended receiver, and so they're going to – there's a flag on the other side, so there might be 2 penalties on this play, Jake. It looks like maybe Casey Ramirez –
Yeah, it looks like you're going to have an offsetting –
It looked like he might have lined up off sides on this side. And then we've got the pass interference. And so if you're Donna, you don't want your little 5-yard penalty to negate that big 15-yarder there.
I do have a final right now coming
All right.
It looks like Nicky Rowe has lost to Harlingen South 41-21. Yeah, offsetting penalties.
Yeah, so it was illegal formation. I guess it looked like Ramirez wasn't up on the line probably, because it was called on him. It was thrown on that far side. So Nicky Rowe been bounced out. And Harlingen South moving
kudos
on.
to Harlingen South because they've had a couple tough years. About 3-4. So they with Coach Wilson, they've actually made a comeback. It's great. It's a good year for them. 3rd in district. It was a 2nd in district, 3rd in district, whatever it was. Tied for first.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. Or no, tied for first.
Well, and then they don't win the Bird Bowl, and that probably hurt them a little bit. And to see them kind of bounce back from that and handle a Nicky Rowe team that can really put up some points.
Yeah.
Some very good quarterback, good receivers, but South playing some good football. So now 2nd and 8 from their own 30-yard line. Padilla shotgun formation. He's going to just go quarterback draw, design play, and good penetration by the nose guard there from the Bulldog defense. He did not move anywhere. That is Eliud Aguero. Eliud, E-L-I-U-D. Eliud.
I'm just letting you suffer with that.
You're just going to let me just continue to butcher it.
But look, it's been a great season, regardless of what happens tonight. Donna's had a great season.
9-1 on the regular season.
The numbers they put up were amazing.
Just averaging 40 points a game. Just handily beating everybody in their district. 3rd down, 7. Big play here. Padilla has his receiver. Going to get a first down. Cross the 40. Shows some quicks there. And gets the ball knocked out. But after he was out of bounds, the receiver there, Cody De La Paz, the senior wide receiver, makes a good play there. Gets out of bounds as well. 7:23 to go in the game. The Redskins trailing by 18 points, 35-17. And so the winner of this game, I believe, will play the winner of the Weslaco Los Fresnos game, right?
Yeah, we're still waiting for an updated score from there, but...
1st down and 10 here for the Redskins. Padilla going to hand it off the middle to Silva. Silva going to break through to some tackle. About 8 yards on the run. And again, I know I've kind of harped on this, but I think they went away from Silva too early. When it was a 7-7 game or a 10-7 game, it seemed like they started to throw the ball too much. And it might have got them in a little bit of trouble here. But Aldo Silva is a guy I would continue to give the ball to. And he looks a little bit frustrated over here on the sideline. He comes off shaking his head because they keep taking him out. But right now, you got to kind of get a quick score here as the clock runs under 7 minutes. Padilla going to hand it off again up the middle at Abel Garcia, the runner there, the senior. And that's the first time I think we've seen him get the ball. That was a 2nd and about 2, and he did not get it. It's going to be 3rd and 1. The play calling here is kind of baffling with me right now. But that's just me.
Yeah, well, it's hard because the coaches get to watch hours and hours of game tape. And
oh, of course.
Yeah,
Garcia takes the off tackle out of the shotgun, gets the first down there again. But, I mean, there you go again with 3 runs in a row.
And the clock stops. We're moving the.
But on those 2 runs before, the clock doesn't stop till you get that first down. And now you're down to 6 minutes to go with 18 points down. You got to start taking at least one shot. And we spoke about this a lot. Donna's really not built that way. 3 receivers to the right side, trips formation, 1 lone to the left. Padilla straight drop back out of the shotgun. Short pass. Hits Garcia there, but only for about a 3-yard gain, so that just keeps the clock going. To 5:50 now. And most of the Donna fans are here. There only were a few that were taken off. Most of the people are still here. They do represent very well.
And it is getting a little chilly out there.
It is kind of getting chilly. The wind has picked up, blowing from the north, so it's a little bit cooler off that nice beach to behind us here. Padilla, shotgun, going to middle screen it. Had it set up pretty well. Some good blocks downfield, but Garcia drops the pass. It's kind of thrown behind him.
And we got a flag, 2 flags.
Some flags, a little extracurricular activity after the play. We'll see you're going to call this on. But a couple of the big linemen downfield kind of getting in the mix on that play. So a 15-yard face mask. So on the blocking, it wasn't there wasn't any tackle involved. So it must have been on the blocking downfield. And so now Donna that's a huge penalty. So this helps a little bit. Stops the clock. 5:26 to go in the game. Now Donna will have the ball at the Bulldog 27-yard line. And they go spread formation. 3 receivers to the right side. Lightning Sorrell tight up close to the line. 1 receiver far to the left. Padilla shotgun formation. Kind of an umbrella defensive formation for the Bulldogs. Padilla looking to throw. Now he's going to have to run to his left side. Now he picks it up and throws. Has his receiver. Nice catch. Close to a first down. Picked up there by number 11, Darian Hernandez, who made a nice play there to get the They're going to say second down. So he was short of the first. It was pretty close. You want the clock to stop there. You kind of hope that Donna would get the first down. But now second down and 1, just about this 18-yard line. Padilla looking towards the end zone. It hit a guy there at the 10 for the first down. It's Casey Ramirez. So that'll stop the clock as they get ready to set. 4:51 to go here. And then Donna now, they've been down here quite a few times today. Ended up with a field goal, goal line stand by Alexander. They've had plenty of chances throughout this football game. And Alexander's been the ones to kind of capitalize. And so now first down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Padilla shotgun formation, 3 receivers right side. He hands it off up the middle to Silva. Silva goes off tackle, gets about 2 yards inside the 10, down to about the 8. So they get 3, second and 7. And here's where you want to see what they don't run an up-tempo offense. And so here's where you kind of have to manage this clock. 4:20 to go here now in the game. 3 timeouts for the Redskin offense. 3 receivers left side. Padilla shotgun. Straight back pass. Slant. Caught there by Ramirez. Inside the 5. Not a first down. And so again there, you got to take shots to the end zone. Or at least get the first down. And so now again, 3rd down and 3 as the clock just gets tight. The clock is the enemy now for the Redskins, who, if they score here, are definitely going to have to try an onside kick. 3 receivers, 2 way out to the right side. Padilla going to fake hand off the middle, bootleg it to the left side. He's going to walk in for his 3rd touchdown of the game. So Dion Padilla, the senior quarterback, gets his 3rd touchdown run of the game. This one just a 7-yarder off the left side. Made a nice run, and so he cuts the score to 35-23. You don't try to go for 2 here? Is this one of those you look at the card and you...
I think you're down, what is it, 12?
Well, you look at the card. Coaches always have that, when do we go, and maybe just... You're going to have to try... I mean, what do? You think you try an onside kick, or you try to kick it?
Yeah, you have to. You have to on this position.
Snap was bad. Nice catch by the holder, and a nice kick there by Magion, who probably will be the 956 Sports Kicker of the Year, maybe. I don't know, when that All-Valley team comes out.
Yeah, Magion, he's it, man. He's one of the best kickers in the Valley.
I'll tell you what, there could be, I believe he graduates. Does he graduate this year? Yeah, he's a senior. Maybe he'll be one of these guys to go out and try out for that McAllen Toros team, that kicker. That's what you need in the indoor game, is a good kicker. And there's a few there in the Valley. Check out all the information about tryouts at mctoros.com. If you're one of those guys sitting at home going, no Valley guys make that team. Not true. Few kids. A couple PSJA guys, a Mission.
Oh, got an update real quick.
We got us a score update.
With 32 seconds left in the game, thank you, Edric Pacheco. With 32 seconds left in the game, Los Fresnos fails to convert on a 4th down. Final score, 28-24, Panthers over the Falcons.
All right, so Westlaco will be waiting the winner of this game here with 3:34 to go.
And it looks like Ed Couch had pretty much sealed the deal against Corpus Christi Miller. They were up 35-3 at about 41 minutes ago.
All right, so some Mid-Valley teams staying in the playoffs there with Mercedes and Westlaco getting a win.
Yeah, and with everything that happened to Ed Couch this year, it's great to see them winning
exactly.
winning their playoff game.
And Ed Couch played this Alexander team that we're watching right now and put a big hurting on them early in the season. So good football team there. Magion gets ready. Straight onside kick. The hands team all up and ready for the Bulldogs. Xavier Skaggs deep. Nice kick, but it's going to roll out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He kept it low, got no hop, and it rolls out of bounds. And so the Bulldogs will start with the ball about their own 39-yard line. 3:34 to go. Donna still has 3 timeouts, so trailing 11, you need a big – you can't let them get a first down. First down could end this football game. But you got 3 timeouts in your pocket. I think you got to be a little bit more aggressive on defense than they've had all game. They've kind of been playing on their heels to me.
Yeah, and with Alexander right now, Alexander can't get complacent either. They can't just try to take a knee every time.
I think Alexander needs to continue to play the way they have been, maybe even run that Wildcat the rest of the game. Looks like this time they're going to have Xavion Skaggs in the Wildcat formation. He's number 13. He is the brother of Xavier Skaggs. Xavion, just a junior. He takes the shotgun snap, goes to the right side, breaks a tackle, gets across the 50, 45, 40, 35, and there's a huge 28-yard run from the younger Skaggs, and he gets way deep into Donna territory, down to about 33-yard line. Go ahead, you got another update?
Got an update. The Mission Eagles game, they just scored a safety to go up 30-28 over the Texans.
Well, all right.
So right now, what Donna couldn't let happen, that they let happen right now.
Exactly.
And, the game, there's still 3 minutes left. They've got their 3 timeouts still.
Wildcat again. Xavion takes the ball. Xavion Skaggs gets across the 30, 25, and brought down close to another first down. So he's just rattling off 7-yard runs out of that Wildcat. And this is, I didn't see much of the Sherryland Alexander game, but I don't remember this Wildcat as being really a wrinkle that they ran at the beginning of the year. I wonder if this is something that they implemented as they started to roll towards later in the season, because it seems like they got it down pretty well with the Skaggs brothers, and Donna's had a lot of trouble stopping it tonight.
Yeah, and I'm amazed that Ed Couch was able to slow them down as much as they did, because they weren't able to score at will like they have been today.
Second down, 2. Skaggs takes the Wildcat again. This time he gets across the 20-yard line. First down, closer now to the 17-yard line. Coming up on 2 minutes, and the Bulldogs pretty much running this clock out here, as some of the Donna fans start to get up a little bit, but they're all here and rooting for their team. And you got to give it up, like you said, for the people that travel. Even from the small contingency from Laredo Alexander to come down and see these kids, some of these seniors playing their last football game. I mean, Dion Padilla and Michael Cadena, and these guys that have been part of this Donna Redskin program for the last few years and playing at a high level for them. It's tip your hat off to these guys and Manny Moreno for getting them this far. Skaggs takes the Wildcat formation again. This time Donna does stop it behind the line of scrimmage, and Donna has elected not to use any of these timeouts. Have you noticed that? It's just continuing to roll the clock down. I don't know, maybe they've just kind of
well, there's not
what are you going to do?
You can do right now.
Yeah.
You can take the timeouts, but you're still down in
their
11.
Timeouts got taken away after that first 25-yard gain there by Xavion, as the clock runs now to just over a minute to go. And
you'd like to see Alexander maybe just take a knee.
And they might. They haven't tried to throw. They've all been straight Wildcats since they got the ball back here just a moment ago after the onside kick. Xavion Skaggs going to take the ball off to his right side. Continues to run and gets brought down about the 10. And here's how I look at it. If you look, this team Alexander has Xavion Skaggs will come back next year. He'll probably take the place of his brother. They have Aaron Swain, who will stay as their quarterback for the next couple years. This is a team that's on the up and coming, and Joel Lopez is a pretty much a very veteran coach, legendary coach if you talk to the people around Laredo. And now with the time running down into 23 seconds, game just about over here. 35-24 the score. Xavion Skaggs going to run it into the middle. Then he's going to break it out to the outside, and Augie Cantu is going to take him down, and that might be the last play. They're going to have to stop the clock because he did get the first down with 11 seconds to go. And it looks like the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs will pull this one off and pretty much led wire to wire. I mean, it was tied 7-7 at one point. Actually, even Donna went up 10-7, but then fell after that. But a nice game here for the Alexander Bulldogs, who now are on a 5-game winning streak, and they're going to have to continue to win as they head to the area playoffs where they will take on the Weslaco Panthers, and we'll find out where that game is next week. Will be played, I imagine, on Friday after Thanksgiving. But the final score here from Buccaneer Stadium here in Corpus Christi, the Donna Redskins fall to the Laredo Alexander Bulldogs 35-24 in this bi-district battle here of Region 4, Division 1 Texas High School Football Playoffs, brought to you here by 956sports.com. And a lot of things you could point out in that game, Jake, but it was just the play of one Xavier Skaggs. He got all 5 touchdowns here tonight for this Bulldog football team, and definitely probably MVP of this football game. He made some tremendous plays, and a lot of them were after contact tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you saw tonight was that Donna was they weren't able to keep up with the skill players for Alexander. I mean, they just had a hard time keeping up with them, and it's hard to simulate that in practice.
It really is. You can see it on film, and you go, oh, this guy is really fast. He's going to get the ball. But going up and putting the helmet on him is extremely hard, and you got to give it up. Again, this line for the Bulldogs, their offensive line, not a bunch of big guys, but guys that were mobile and able to block on a lot of those screens and made some really big plays.
Yeah, I mean, I think what a lot of people are going to think is that how could they lose to a team like Alexander, who had lost so many games this year? But what people don't realize is that they lost to some quality opponents. They came on strong at the right time at the end of the year. I mean, they're the hot team.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard. You know, it's 35A didn't have the caliber of teams as far as speed-wise that they normally do.
Right.
I mean,
outside of Sherryland and everybody else is more of a 3 yards and a cloud of dust type of offense, more ground and pound. You think about the Edinburgh schools and things like that, and it's very hard to recreate that speed even in practice, because you might not have it on your squad. And so it's going to be on to the area finals for Laredo Alexander. They'll meet the Weslaco Panthers. Thanks for logging on to 956sports.com. My name is Rick Miller. Thanks a lot, Jake Barry. It was awesome doing the game with you. And heading on. We'll talk to you next week.